Hey, we're officially live. Everybody can see us and hear us now, hopefully. How's everybody doing? Every player
Good.
make a noise so chat knows they can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Hello.
All good.
Oh yeah, and anybody in chat?
Oh, hello.
Take that one back, Phil. I don't like that one. Oh, hello. All right.
Hello.
What is wrong with us? I wish I never asked. What is going on? All right.
Oh, my God.
All right, chat. Let us know.
What isn't wrong?
I know. If you can't, if anything, anybody's muted, you can't hear, or any videos freezing for you, just let us know in chat. We'll try to get it fixed as soon as we can. This is the weekly Cyberpunk Red gameplay for Syrinscape. We're all here for Syrinscape, so before you do anything, make sure you follow and subscribe to Syrinscape here on Twitch, also on YouTube. Also check out their website. Really cool app and program. Makes your gameplay amazing with sounds and stuff. So just check it out. Show them some love. Before we get into session 5 of this new campaign called Nip It in the Bud, let's go around the table, do a quick introduction, and let people know what character you're playing. All right, Rockette, start it off.
Oh, I have to unmute myself for all that. Hello, everybody. I'm Rockette Fox. You may remember me from such hits as last week, right here. But you can also find me on all of the places, but lately on my own Twitch channel, mostly playing Biomutant because I am in it. It has all of the things that I love, like anthropomorphic animals and animals I can ride on and pets I can catch and outfits. Other stuff too, but those are the main things that are important to me.
Let's not forget the outfits.
And let's not forget the outfits and the fancy hats, because those are quite important to me. And I also have a podcast called Fantastically Strange. It is both fantastic and strange, and we just had a new episode come out this week in which I interview a mentalist and a sleight of hand card magician who also is a geneticist, as it turns out. So we also talk about gut zombies. So if any of that interests you, you should check it out. And just because I just got this in today, I also sell stuff that I make, and one of my masks came in that I ordered a sample of, and yeah, I'm super proud of it. So I'm showing you first peek.
That's cool.
Thank you. So if you want to wear a skull mask and threaten people at the same time, you know where to look. It's me. But for today, I'm playing Hades, who finally, thank you, Dan, got +2 points so I can keep the lights on and keep everyone entertained by the sounds of my voice. So well, hopefully more points will come my way too, so I won't have to threaten anybody.
Oh yeah, Phil.
Hello.
Oh, he's getting serious, people.
I'm Phil.
Oh, that's Phil?
Oh damn.
Let's rap. Yeah, I'm Phil. I'm from Baywood Media. As Ellen was usually tells you first. We're from Australia. There's 4 of us. We are a bunch of actors who love role-playing games and telling stories. So our main avenue for telling stories is our podcast called Roll to Cast. That's ROLE. Available all the places that podcasts appear. and it's a TTRPG format that is sort of short, tight seasons where we play a different game with a different storyteller, with a different original soundtrack every time. So we've done 2020 and Cyberpunk Red, and we're currently getting right into the meat of our Kids on Bikes campaign, where things are starting to get spooky and mysterious. That's Ellen's story. It was very, very fun to do, and it's very fun to listen to as well. So check out Roll to Cast this week. Glad to be playing Bud.
Oh yeah.
Solo.
And I like that Lone Jedi 70 says he was Superman all along.
Yeah.
I like that.
We really never suspected that Bud was Phil this whole time.
It was crazy. It's so crazy.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
All right, Brandon.
Should let my hair down so everyone thinks I'm hot.
I am Brandon Perkins, and you can find me at DM_Brando on the internet. And tonight I'm going to be playing Rush, and Rush talks like this, and he's also a fixer, and that's pretty much all you need to know about Rush. But yeah, and also he's a little slightly corrupt in some ways as well. He's from Night City. What can I say?
He does what he wants.
He does what he wants.
I like
So
that.
I'll do what I want. I'm Rush. I'll do what I want.
Do what I want, eh?
Ellen.
This is a new side of Rush that we're seeing. I am Ellen from Baby Beard Media, as Phil excellently surmised. We're Australian performers, we're funny, we're talented, all that good stuff. And we've been doing daily uploads of RPG Let's Plays on our YouTube channel. So please make sure that you check that out. We'd love to get over 500 subscribers this year, because then we get a little cake as a treat. And who doesn't want to treat the Baby Beard Medias? So make sure that you find Baby Beard Media on YouTube. Watch one of our Let's Plays. We've got The Witcher. We've got Dragon Age Origins. We've got Pillars of Eternity. We've got Fallout New Vegas. Whatever you want, we'll try and do it. But first you gotta like and subscribe. That's the demon pact you signed. And I'm playing Alley Katz, the rocker of your dreams.
Nice. Oh yeah, and I'm Rob Mulligan. I am the game master here, running the game every week. I'm also the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored. Make sure you check out cyberpunkuncensored.com. Lots of great assets there to help your gameplay and links to all the things we have going on. Lots of gameplay between Twitch and YouTube. Just subscribe and follow Cyberpunk Uncensored. Tomorrow at 12 noon, I'm running a Fallout game on the Mad Queen Show channel on YouTube. The team is currently trying to get to this missile silo underneath Disney World, dealing with some Disney cultists, and it's getting kind of weird. So you should tune into that tomorrow on the Mad Queen channel. And then Saturday, I'm running Team Ghost, my Cyberpunk Red monthly campaign on the Cyberpunk Uncensored Twitch channel that has some great all-star players like Tarabella Pondsmith, which is Cody's wife, Renegade, right here in chat, who's been part of the community for a long time, helping with Cyberpunk Uncensored. Steve from Syrinscape's there, Greg from How to Drink, and Sean from Roll to Cast, fellow Baby Beard Media folk. So that'll be fun. And then Sunday, I have a one-shot. I haven't done a one-shot in a long time. I was doing one-shots regularly there for a while, and that team actually evolved into Team Ghost, which became ongoing. But I'm going to do a one-shot Sunday on the Cyberpunk Uncensored Twitch channel live. That one will be, I believe, at 4 p.m. The stream on Saturday is at 3 p.m. But tune into the one-shot. It's going to have some friends of mine, some supporters from Patreon. It's going to be a lot of fun. That being said, let me just remind you, once again, we're all here because of Syrinscape. So make sure you subscribe and follow Syrinscape here on Twitch, also on YouTube. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, scoot over to Twitch. Subscribe, follow Syrinscape over there so you can tune in every week to the live gameplay and contribute ideas to the chat. You'll also see we did add those channel points now, so you can, if you're watching and you want to give a +2 to a player for their next role, you can do that. Now keep in mind, we might adjust how much those cost as we go, depending on how out of hand it gets, how game breaking it sometimes can get. The other thing I do want to add is, Well, the other thing too, because earlier I noticed that players were like, "Oh, we can do this. I have this many points." Players cannot gift it to their own team. So during stream, save those points for someone else's stream if you're gonna do that, and you got to use them within the stream. They don't carry over. We'll say that too. So yeah, getting into this campaign, nip it in the bud. I'm just gonna do a little mini recap. I want to encourage everybody watching. Go back, watch the old sessions. We're up to session 5. Watch the first campaign, Don't Have a Cow. It was a lot of fun, and everything kind of carries over. This is ongoing, so it's important to know all that info as well. But check out the previous sessions of Nip It in the Bud so you know what's going on. Ultimately, the team is going out to the High Water Citadel, a drift nation out there in the international water side of the California Current, to help Umbra, this woman who is kind of the dictator or ruler of the High Water Citadel, help her find her missing fuel rods. Somebody tried to steal her fuel rods, and the Citadel has just been stationary, just sitting in water on like half power. She controls all trade in Night City and all over the West Coast, so obviously City Council sends the special task force from the Upper Marina out there to get the job done. Umbra was very clear she didn't want anybody from inside her Citadel to investigate. She doesn't trust anybody. So the team's there. They've been investigating. They've been checking out the different districts. This is a big aircraft carrier Citadel that drags other cargo ships along with it that represent other districts of the whole city. It's really interesting, but like I said, check out the previous sessions to get a better feel for everything. The team's been investigating different districts. I think the main thing to remember here is that the leader of the South American, Diego, thinks he's hot shit, but he's really just a lukewarm fart. That's the main thing to take away from the previous session, apparently. But yeah, the team, they wrapped up as far as checking out the Neo-Soviet Russian district, the South American. They went to the hotel, got put up in the penthouse suite to catch some sleep. Did a little perception searching, found some bugs in their rooms. Not creepy crawly bugs, but, listening devices. And that's where we kind of left off. The team was getting some sleep. Is there anything that I missed that I should interject? Anything important to mention? I think that was pretty much it for the recap.
Yeah,
anybody?
fully important.
Pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so let's bring up some Syrinscape sounds. I'm going to bring up the riverboat here sound set so we can get some ocean waves and engine sounds going for the Citadel. As you all wake up in the hotel room, you guys are, like I said, on the penthouse level, and you've got these awesome rooms with great views looking out over the Citadel one side. On the other side, you're seeing out across international waters. Pretty nice, other than the bugs that were planted in the rooms. It's a nice stay, but everybody's kind of waking up and just kind of starting their morning. I imagine everybody, after you get through your morning rituals, maybe meets up in one person's room just to discuss the plans of the day. The other thing that you've noticed as maybe all of you are gathering in one person's room is on that penthouse level over near the elevators in this kind of foyer area. They have tables set up with kind of like a continental breakfast sort of deal. It looks like they have like different muffins and kibble setups and like some fruits and vegetables and some different fish platter things. I don't know how much fish is good for breakfast, but it's there. They do have their fish farm, so it's fresh. But that's what's there. It looks like there's a girl standing there, and she just kind of directs you like, oh, free breakfast if you need it.
Some smoked salmon, that's always good for breakfast. Fresh fruit, yes, but I think maybe like Ali might just like knock on doors and be like, I am getting some breakfast, you can join me, or whatever, but I'm going down.
Oh, Hades is already down there.
Yeah.
Bud was actually just, staring ruefully out the window when you knocked on the door, and he just...
Hey, breakfast.
Alright.
Oh God, he's being
The memories.
Again, I hate that.
The memories are flooding back.
And,
yeah, well, you can look pensive over a cup of Joe as well. Come on.
All right.
With a knock, Rush pops out, putting on his vest. You breakfast? And I'm in.
Is it like the thing where like she goes to knock and the door's already like?
Yeah, he's the.
I hear
he's there.
breakfast.
In his bathrobe.
Is that your breakfast?
How did you get a bathrobe?
Yeah, well,
They didn't have them in the rooms. Did you bring your own?
I'm good at talking to people. they had one hanging around, and just so happened they let me use it.
You've already got your name, like, monogrammed into it.
Yeah.
It's at that point
What,
you see one of the housekeepers going down the hall in a cart, and as she goes by, she just looks at Rush and kind of nods and winks and keeps going.
God damn it.
I imagine Allie knocks on Hades' door at some point and just knocks, and Hades answers, so...
Yeah,
Just like,
I feel like I know that she's already probably sweeping pancakes into her bag.
She has a lot of muffins in her jacket!
Alright, well, let us talk over some breakfast, since everything around us is probably bugged to all hell.
Yeah, cool.
Alright. I'm gonna get a tea. After all that.
Yeah, and as you're gathering tea and getting breakfast things or whatever, the girl kind of directs you again towards the fish, saying, "Oh, it's fresh from our fish farm," and then towards the fruit and other things, fresh from our greenhouse as well. So those are kind of the fresh things, other than kibbles, some processed options, obviously.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go for the kibble.
And before she leaves, Hades will just come up. Excuse me, you seem to be out of muffins.
Oh, okay, that's weird. I just put out like 20-something muffins. Okay, I'll get some more.
I know.
She kind of scurries off.
It's really strange.
Well, this will happen about 3 more times, I'd say, before Hades runs out of room.
What do you want to bet the people on the lower decks never seen a muffin in their life?
They will after today! I'm gonna have all the muffins!
That I can get behind. We can be the...
What, like
We
a
can bring the
Robin
muffins
Hood
to the
of
people. Yeah.
Continental breakfast?
Robin Hood of muffins.
Well, better than Continental brands, am I right?
Well, yep. Suddenly I don't feel very hungry anymore.
I have that effect on people, yeah.
Oh, so dour. Is that what your hungover version is like?
You haven't seen me hungover, not properly.
Interesting. Well, there is time in the day yet.
Sure.
So,
Don't be that way. Have a muffin.
you
This
put
does
it
make me
directly
feel
into Bud's
slightly-
mouth?
Yeah, just. Okay, that's good.
Those are all gonna be handy.
Yeah, they are.
The food's good too, by the way. The food is tasty. It's fresh. It's a nice change from the typical kibble or diner step down. It's fresh, made from their greenhouse and stuff.
Not laced with anything.
Doesn't appear. I haven't made anyone roll or resist torture and drugs, so you should feel a little bit safer so far.
Okay.
Laced with delicious.
This one's laced with blueberries.
Ooh, lemon.
And cinnamon, cinnamon. It's about that time.
I feel drowsy
Really into it.
because I'm full of carbs.
There you go. Hades, it's at that time, just over casual breakfast conversation, eating some muffins, that your agent goes off. And it's Pox calling you from Night City.
Oh. Who's he calling?
Hades agent.
Hang on 1 second, everybody. Hello. Is everything okay in my abode?
Hades.
Oh my god, you didn't kill anything, did you?
No. It's not that.
Why do you sound
Don't-
tentative?
Just don't be mad at me. Promise you're
Did you
not
lose levels on my character? Did you kill him?
No, nothing like that.
Oh my god.
And what is the bunny and the snake's name? The pets.
Oh no!
No.
Well, we have Fluffers, that's the snake. and Sir Hiss is the bunny.
Okay. Well, first let me just say, Fluffers and Mr. Hiss are safe. Okay, everything's fine. They're safe. But I did have an issue. I was making my rounds. I'm going around to everybody's place, watering plants, feeding pets, checking in, like you guys told me. I'm doing what you told me. I was at your place. I was crashing at your place for the night. That was what we agreed. I'd crash there.
That's allowed. Did you pee the bed?
No, nothing like that. And then I heard some noises at the door. Some banging and scratching noises and weird noises. I looked out. There was a couple guys wearing all black. I could see through the security hatch. So they were armed, and it looks like they were trying to break in. I didn't know what to do, so I grabbed Fluffers, I grabbed Mr. Hiss, and I just went out the window. And Hades, there is no fire escape out the window, just so you know. So I went out the window. They came in. I heard noises like they were going through things. I don't know what was up. They left. I went back in. It must have been like a half an hour to an hour. Nothing was moved. Nothing looked different. I don't know what that was, but I grabbed Fluffer's Hiss. I took off. I'm at Bud's shipping container right now. Bud showed me where he had a couple weapons stashed from before. I just felt safer if I was here. I'm going to stay here. I don't know what that was. Kind of scared to be honest. You guys aren't here, and it's just me.
Yes, that is quite the pickle. Quite the pickle. I'm gonna need you to grab my plants too.
I'm not going back. I don't want to go back there.
Ox, I'm gonna need you to hire someone to grab my plants. We don't know how long we're gonna be gone. Do you want me to come back to nothing but dead plants? Do you know how sad that will make me?
Okay, but I don't even.
Do you want me to be sad, Pox?
I don't even know who to hire. What do I do? I'm in Night City. I've been here all of a couple weeks.
Oh, go wave some money in the street. Figure it out.
Are we hearing this? I'm assuming it's
you're hearing Hades' side of the conversation. You're hearing Hades' side of the conversation. So whatever you make of that.
Also, Pox, did you break your feet?
No. Why?
Oh God.
I mean, I don't live on the first floor.
Yeah, I know. It was terrifying. I had to hang out the window on the side of the ledge for 30 minutes to an hour. And it started raining, too. It was pretty fucked up. But they left.
Some glittering on you. Wow.
Do you mind if I...
And I don't need to remind you that Fluffers kind of scares me. But I still did it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she likes to hug. She likes to hug.
Yeah.
Can I speak to Pox, Hades?
Oh! Allie wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna get him to give me the gist of what's happening, because there were some strange details on Hades' end. I might just put him on speaker, actually.
Okay, yeah, he just repeats the story, basically, what you heard me tell Hades.
Okay. Alright. So you think it's been compromised in some way? Have you noticed anything with, my place?
No, I mean, I came here. This was last night, in the middle of the night. I came here. I haven't slept. I've just kind of been waiting till the morning to call you all and fill you in. But,
okay.
I mean...
Go to Marina PD, ask for Nash.
Okay.
Yeah. If need be, you can always crash
go pick
at
up my
mine.
plants.
There's nothing really there to take that's not leather and edible, so I doubt anyone would try and break in, but you can always house the pets and the plants at mine until Nash might have some kind of safekeeping for you. Just
God's
take
sake,
care of
Pox,
yourself.
make some contacts. God damn.
Yeah, make some friends.
You
right.
can't be relying. We're busy. You got to have your own network out there, man.
Hayes is
I'm
gonna
working on
pick
it.
up the agent. Pox, I'm sending you some
Look
contacts
fast.
right now. I'm sending you some contacts. Hang on. Now this is somebody. Now she's friends with my grandmother. But she's pretty cool. She's in the same knitting circle, but she's pretty fierce. So I'm sending you her information.
Hades, can you put Allie or Bud or somebody else back on?
You're
we're on
still on
speakerphone.
speaker, Pops.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
We're just letting this happen.
I don't know what kind of like geriatric help I'm gonna get from Hades hookups, but I need, like, I'll go to Upper Marine. I'll tell Nash what happened. But honestly, like I said, I'm not going back there till you guys get back into town. I'm gonna lay low.
That's smart. Don't do that. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell Nash to get my plants.
I'll tell him.
Yeah.
Watch your back.
do you
Stay away
remember-
from our places for a while.
Bud, I'm at
Do you
your place
remember
right now.
one of the, oh God.
I didn't know where else to go. I told Hades I came here because, like, you showed me those old weapons that you kept, and I just didn't
That's
know
true.
where else to go. I figured yours was kind of the more low-key.
Arm yourself. Don't get caught with your pants down. Maybe just put up in a cube hotel till we get back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hit up Nash and I'll post up in a hotel, and I guess when you get back, just hit me up.
Yeah, I might
man.
just flick you as well, Charlie Atlas from the night market, one of the dancers. They do a bit of solo stuff on their off time. So I'm sure they're always looking for a new job. I'll flick you their details too.
Okay.
If that'll make you feel a bit better.
Yeah, any help. Like I said, without you guys here, and been here all of 2 weeks, that was scary. That was scary, I'm not going to lie.
I get that.
Judgmental. My grandma's gang is very dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ellie
You
knows.
got any Rush? You got any contacts you could babysit this kid?
Yeah, well, I do contracts with solos, but I mean, I don't know if they're the guys for this. They tend to cost a little bit. Yeah. What do you say,
Someone-
Rob? Is there someone I think of that?
Yeah, you could.
I could-
Yeah, I would say that you have in your rank hookups as a fixer, like local gang honchos and stuff. So maybe this isn't a situation where you would hit up a solo, so you don't have to worry about like a hire or money being involved. Maybe you just pull one of your fixer hookups, like the leader of a local gang, and at least get a little protection for him till you get back in town. Maybe somebody that'll check in on him, or at least let him check with them or something. And you can decide what that is, which one of your ranks, because I know you're up to 4 or 5 now, so any one of those cultures or gang hookups, I'm cool with.
Okay, then I'm gonna get in touch with Jones, who's a honcho with the 6th Street gang,
Uh-huh.
and just get them to pop by Hades' place and see if there's any danger. Hey guys, you want me to have them pop by all our places?
Might as well do a sweep, huh?
Yeah, all right. So I'll talk to Jones and see if they can pop by all our places. If that's
They're
all
not
right.
tossing the place. I imagine they're just putting surveillance in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rush, man, I haven't talked to you in a while, but we always got your back. Yeah, just shoot me the addresses. We'll just do a drive-by, make sure everything looks normal.
Thanks, Jones. You are just a class act, and you all with the 6th Street have always been there for me, and I hope to always be there for you too.
Oh yeah, anytime, man.
Yeah, you got it.
He hangs up.
That
Should
boy needs to
charm
join a
her.
gang.
Yeah, that's a way that he's not gonna get shot at.
Well, at least you get shot at with friends,
And at least then you know why you're being shot.
True.
Does that help? Does that help?
It helps a little bit. We finished up here. There's a couple
Yeah.
more leaders we gotta hit. We gotta meet today.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we spoke to Diego, we spoke to Boris, we've got Amira and Xander.
Mhm.
left. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and right now, I just brought up the Citadel image. So anybody in chat that wants to see what that looks like, shout out to Crosswire for the artwork. Also, shout out to Leaded Coffee before the chat gets any deeper. I saw all those gifted subs starting out that sub hype train. Thanks so much, man. You're always coming into these streams and gifting out subs and stuff, and we really appreciate that. You're awesome. Seriously.
Choo-choo.
Oh, yeah.
Hype train, full board.
And
Wherever we head to, I would like to hit the tech shops to find a Geiger counter.
Okay. Yeah, you can go back over to Harris's tech shop if you want. At least you already have a contact with him.
Yeah.
So that'd be a good one. And on your way over there, you finish breakfast. One thing you notice while leaving the Stack, this hotel, is that, on the lower levels, you see other sections of sort of continental breakfasts. And you see, a pile of kibble in a basket, you know what I mean? So it's it's definitely obvious that as you go down the different levels of the stacks, the accommodations change. You guys are at the top tier, or at least being treated well from Umbra, even with gifted listening devices, apparently. But
Hades will set a muffin on top of the basket of kibble.
yeah, you see a bunch of hands fighting for, grabbing for
Hades
it. Like, oh
just
shit!
introduced chaos to the.
Jen, and somebody's gonna have to get her, because as soon as that happens, she kind of crouches down with another muffin ready to just set down as soon
We can't
as.
just redistribute the muffins. We need to redistribute the means to make the muffins.
I watched over it.
Yeah, one of
Look, these people are stuck in the hotel until we sort this out. So.
One of them notices you
Yeah.
kind of waiting and goes to grab the muffin out of your hand, and another one notices and tries to grab. Now they're starting to notice that you're kind of the source.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
All right,
Yeah.
go.
A couple of the
Is
hotel
it-
people step into, all right, hey, calm down.
Well, that's your daily dose of chaos today, Hades.
I love it and I hate it. I'm so conflicted.
Yeah, and as
Okay.
you leave,
Let them eat
you
muffins.
make your way towards Harris's tech shop. But as you step out onto the deck and you're making your way there, you notice a couple things. And I'd like to get everybody to do a perception check just so I can see the level of things you notice.
Ah, yes, perception. The one thing I can never find on the character sheet.
Yes, noticing things, the precursor to trouble.
Ah,
I'll
yes.
use-
It's not the consequences of my actions.
I'll use 2
Oh.
points of the gifted points from the
Not
chat.
Not even worth it for me to do.
Nice. Nice.
Hades does not notice anything.
Yeah.
But I got a 21, so yeah.
Yeah,
Not a
mainly
muffin
And
riot.
bottom.
Bud and especially Rush with those bonuses as well. As you're making your way to Harris's tech shop, you notice people hanging out just like in every day. Some people have their shops open and things. People are networking, doing their thing, but it's not super busy hustle and bustle. You can tell that the Citadel's kind of sitting in dead water waiting, to get back to normal. But the thing that Bud and Rush notice is you hear off in the distance, people yelling. You can't tell if it's cheering or angry yelling or just loud conversation, but you hear a bunch of voices and a ruckus coming from off on the other side of the deck. It looks like it's coming from Little China, the Little China district, that cargo ship. Both of you notice that the cargo ship that's being dragged as Little China has all these shipping cargo containers stacked on top of it. But where you see all those on top of the container, you see a group of people on top of those shipping containers kind of gathered in a group. Maybe, from here, maybe 50 to 100 people, a good amount of people. And they're all just in a group and you can hear, commotion and things happening.
I'm just gonna raise my eyes at Rush. Because we both kind of perk up at the same time, hearing this.
You heard that too?
Yeah, look, guys over there.
Look where? What?
Everyone notices now.
Crowd gathering.
Okay.
Someone's up.
Should that be the next place we go?
Sneak past it, or do we want to get closer and see what's up?
Is there something I can climb on to see into the crowd?
You would have to go into the Little China district. It's on the
What's in Little China?
Yeah, you see it on that. Each district has its own cargo ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see on that
Let's go there
cargo
next.
ship all the shipping containers, people on top of that. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
We need to go there. Might as well.
Yeah.
I
Is anyone
haven't
picking
had...
like a vibe off the crowd, like whether it's like violent or?
Would that be human perception?
Yeah. it's not
Yeah,
my
do that.
forte.
Human perception, and I'll say Bud and Rush each get a +2. Not from chat, but just because you already had the initial great perception.
Okay.
Noticing the crowd, you get a little advantage.
Oh, 19.
Nice.
Hades.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's 16 for Buds.
So
that's,
13 for me.
yeah, 16.
Okay. Well, mainly, yeah. It looks like Hades and Bud. That is a +2. Yeah, Hades. You're picking up. Everybody's picking up. It looks like it's very energetic, but you're not getting a positive, negative vibe on it. But Hades does. You can tell that it seems like, half of the crowd is like celebrating, and half of the crowd is not celebrating. Both are being loud, but it looks like half of the crowd's happy, and the other half of the crowd is not.
I don't know, some kind
Seen
of kerfuffle.
a tournament Allie, you remember when I won a few years ago when I was having my big match and all my fans were really excited, but then there were people who weren't excited. Anyway, it's kind of like that, but with a lot more people.
Yeah. Something. The crowd's kind of split down the middle a little bit.
All right. Well,
And
let's get a bit closer, I guess.
well, yeah, it's about
Yeah.
that time though. You make it over to Harrison's tech shop as you're noticing this along
yeah.
the way, and you stop in there. Harrison, he's working. Harris is in there working, and there's no one else in there. You can see he's just working on his desk. It's like he's fixing some type of old radio. But yeah, you walk in. You just, oh, hey, what's up? Y'all are back.
Oh, friend.
Hey, how's
Just a quick
that?
stop today.
How's that Teddy bot working out?
Our child is progressing nicely. Quick question. What's going on out here? There seems to be some sort of riot in the streets.
Oh, right? He kind of like steps out and looks. I don't.
Over down Little China, they're getting all head up.
Yeah, they do that like every week. Yeah, they have like a little competition fight thing. Whatever they do, they get crazy.
Is it
Okay.
a fight or
Can anyone
Yeah,
enter?
it's friendly. I mean, I don't go
Some
over
sort
there,
of
but
club for fighting.
it's pretty much their district.
Yeah.
I don't
Is-
get involved.
Is it something that no one speaks of?
People talk about it.
Oh.
some kind of stupid hyper masculine thing?
They got their own octagon.
I don't know. I haven't been over there. I just know that they do that. Some fighting thing or whatever.
Well,
Okay.
thanks for the heads up, Harris. We should have asked you this yesterday. Do you know if we can source a radiation detector, like an old school Geiger counter or something around here?
Yeah, I've got a couple of those. We've had him in since the old ship too. Hold on, he goes in the back. He comes back out with a box, and he actually has a few of them. They're old school Geiger counters.
Which one is the most
Everything.
sensitive?
He pulls one out. He says, I mean, they're all adjustable, but you don't want to go too sensitive. You'll just start reading everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, they work.
Do you
And see which one cries.
do you know how much radiation potentially one of those rods would be giving off? I know they have shielding, but if something were to happen or just in transit.
I don't know. I mean, if it broke open, I would imagine it would probably trigger one of these Geiger things pretty hard. But if they're sealed up, I mean, that's the whole purpose. Keep it safe, so you wouldn't read anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what they're doing with them, whether they're selling them or trying to repurpose the rods into some sort of weapon. So we don't know if they've opened them or not. So I just figured it's another line that we can pursue.
Smart. Sounds safe too. You definitely don't want to be catching any radiation baths.
Yeah, that's very true. How much we owe you for one of these?
100 sounds good.
Yeah, sweet. Man.
Can you
I'll
just
just flick it off my
embrace
agent. Yeah. Whatever. Give him the eddies. I don't mind.
No rush haggle.
Well, I could haggle, I guess.
It's much of a
Okay.
muchness. 100 eddies here.
Yeah, that's true. He's a good dude. He needs it to be able to buy fresh fish.
Oh,
Is he?
oh,
Is he?
and Hades will be like, also, Harrison, I brought you one of these. Just digs into the coat. hang on. Let me find a good one. Kind of rifles around. This one was close to my heart.
Oh,
Literally.
damn, a real muffin. Nice. Hey, thanks.
I think I'm gonna be sick. I think you should just
Hey,
say
gotta
that
make
out
hay
there,
while the
Brett.
sun shines.
What does that even mean? You can't make hay?
I don't know. It's something I heard once. I don't know what hay is.
Yeah. It's like straw, right? You can't make it.
I don't know, man.
Do you?
If
do
she
you
wants
need
to,
it?
she wants to find love on a floating city. Let her. That's fine.
I'm not angry. I'm not opposed to it. You know what? God, I'm gonna go out and smoke. Because at least that's self-destructive behavior that doesn't hurt anyone.
Hades is gonna when Allie goes out, an arm with a muffin slowly reaches out. And then, Allie, this muffin was close to my butt.
And that's the most valuable muffin.
Yes,
Thank
it
you,
is.
Hades. I'm sorry for being a bitch.
No, that's okay. You know,
Uh,
this butt cheek is always yours, and that'll never change.
Well, I did tell you not to get the tattoo, but hey, you know.
You know, sometimes you just gotta go where the spirit leads you.
It's free advertising. I don't know why you would complain.
That's true. That's true.
I like that.
Every time I moon anyone, which, you know, now that I think about it, it's been quite some time.
Hey, yeah. This branding's getting a bit stale.
I have been looking for some fresh BDs.
Well, you know, I mean, apparently there's some sort of a club for fighting over there. We can go see what that's all about.
Yeah, we
well-
should probably do that and get back
We need
to
to
what
meet-
we're here to do.
Yeah. We need
I
to
don't
meet
know,
Xander anyway.
I'm curious to see what's happening in this fighting ring. Where
Me
there's
too.
big action, there's usually like key players involved. I say we go watch
Yeah,
this
let's go
fight
head-
club.
Hit Little China up.
Yeah, as you're heading over to Little China in the direction of that commotion and what's going on, Harris says bye, and as you're leaving, he just leans over to Hades. Hey, before you go, you gotta get one of them butt muffins too.
You know,
Says
I don't
it without
know if
Allie
we're,
hearing it.
I don't know if we're quite at butt muffin level yet, but
No.
she's gonna be like, but here's a cleavage blueberry. She just drops one in his hand. There you go. But this is between you and me.
All right, thanks. He takes it. But yeah, the rest of you make your way, and Allie doesn't hear any of that, so no need to get upset. But you make your way over to Little China, and it's like the other districts. You know, you see basically the power tote that attaches the district to the main Citadel hub, the main aircraft carrier, and then you see the sort of metal shifting plank that attaches to make cross. And as you're going across there, You see there's a couple guards up at the other end, just like in every district, and they as you're making your way, they're already stepping aside. They see your badges clear as day. Rush once again, having a hard time holding on to his breakfast.
Why do I keep eating?
Did they give you any extra Dramamines?
Yeah, you got another one of those.
Hold on.
I don't know why you don't take it first thing.
I forgot, man. Oh. I don't know if I may never get used to this.
Do you want one of Hades' coat muffins?
Oh, yeah, hey, hang on. Here, just put this in your mouth, right there, and she just kind of smooches it right, just there you go.
If we knew today was going to be Muffin Day, we could have got props.
I know.
Thank you.
I think that might actually just make him more sick, but
Yeah, I don't know if that was.
Then we
It's
can watch it
triggering
throw
my
up
gag
everywhere.
reflex.
Hey, 10 eddies on if he throws up or not.
Too easy. He's definitely throwing up.
no, I like an underdog. I'll
Alright,
take
do
that.
it.
He just took Dramamine.
Since you've just bet $10 on it and you have contesting views, go ahead and do a resist torture and drugs DV13 rush.
I've already moused over that. I saw that coming.
And
What is
he
it?
loses
What is
his
it?
breakfast.
Damn it! All right,
Oh.
Hey
all right,
All right.
yeah. So you both get 10 eddies. Damn it!
No, I
Rush.
think Phil actually gets 20 because I thought he was gonna hold it down.
I think I just threw
okay.
up the Dramamine.
Yeah, I thought because he took the Dramamine, so I thought he was gonna.
You only have 2 willpower.
Well, I wasn't paying attention to his willpower.
Yeah. I dumped it all in luck.
Okay. Well, that's an easy 10 eddies for you, bud. Well done.
Man.
All right, let's
Release
check.
them.
Let's
See
check
if I
out
can
this
lose it
fight.
all. Let's see if I can lose it all on this fight, huh?
Yeah.
Running
Hey,
low on breath mints.
You should
As
get
we get-
into the club because I've seen you do some wicked shopping before.
Oh,
Oh
wait.
yeah, I mean, I don't want to show up these idiots, you know.
You can.
We got.
Sure you
Yeah.
do. Come on. Can already see you, Jones.
Yeah.
In her fight.
Come on.
Ryan.
Come on, dude.
If we have time,
And now
As
ju-
we get closer, what do we see?
yeah, as you're teasing Bud and going through this conversation, trying to get Rush's, stomach back to normal, I guess. You see that, the commotion up on the shipping containers. There's a group of people over there just kind of hooting and hollering and stuff. But then you see this really short Asian guy kind of walk over, very stout. He has 2 cybernetic arms. You see he has cybernetic eyes. That's about what's visible as he's walking up. It looks like he has a group of guys behind him, maybe about 5 or 6 guys behind him, all heavily armed. That's you don't even have to do a perception roll to see that each one of these guys has like pistols, blades, holding some type of rifle. Looks like a huge dude in the back has a helix. I mean, they've got like exotics, all kinds of weapons of every caliber. And he just walks up, and as he walks up, you see a big smile on his face, the short dude in the middle. And he says, I was wondering when you were going to come and see me. Part of Umbra's
Xander,
team, huh? I'm Xander.
Yeah. Well, your reputation precedes you.
Oh, you've heard of me.
Yeah. We know a little bit about what's happening on this citadel, but any more information would also be very helpful.
I'm very sure. Oh, well, let's talk. Let's get into it then. I was wondering when you were going to come. I mean, and he kind of starts looking Bud up and down. You can tell, again, without even having to do a perception, he's looking Bud up and down. You can tell he's doing whatever he does as far as human perception. But Bud, you feel like he's reading you inside and out, stripping you of your clothes in his own mind, sort of feeling it's a little uncomfortable how he's really checking you out. He's you know what? I've got an agreement here. Maybe you will agree. I see one of you is potentially experienced with combat.
We come from the city, we're all experienced in some way or another.
Yeah. I'm sure. But you in particular, what's your name? He's pointing at you, Bud.
Bud.
Oh, well, nice to meet you. Well, I can tell you seem to have a little bit more experience, a little wear behind the eyes. Maybe you've seen some things.
Maybe it's all the gun strapped to my body.
Maybe it's that simple. So, you see what we do here? We do this every week. I'm sure you're aware.
Yeah, what is it like? Mixed martial arts, boxing, kickboxing? What are you guys doing here?
Come on, let's go look. Come on. He puts his arm around you and starts kind of pulling you up towards the center of everybody hanging out. Everybody following along?
I mean, yeah, it can't hurt to impress him, Bud. I mean...
I'm not resisting, like, unless anyone says,
yeah.
oh, don't do that, I'll just go along with it, you know.
Oh, we are not under any circumstances telling you not to. We've been aiming for it this whole time.
Yep.
Sure.
Make Bud
Gotta do what you gotta do to get in with the...
But yeah, as you get up, you see like I said, a group of people up on top of these shipping containers. This cargo ship has shipping containers that have been kind of, staggered up with ladders and things and stairs and ramps, and that's how you're able to get up there and up with Xander and all these people. And then you see the group of males and females gathered around. It looks like it could be close to 100 people. And on all these shipping containers that kind of make this platform up here, you notice that they're all gathered around what looks like a pit. It looks like the shipping containers have been spread and staggered down into a pit. And as you get closer, again, shout out to Syrinscape. Gonna change up the sounds a little bit here. We'll get a little bit of combat sounds going. As you get closer, you see people kind of gathered up and cheering and hooting and hollering, looking down, and Xander kind of parts away. Everybody moves out of his way as he gets right up to the edge with you, Bud. And you look down in there and you basically see two guys fighting. They're not wearing any armor. They don't have any weapons. They're just fighting. But you can see that they're not just throwing punches and kicks over and over and just trying to brawl it out. They're doing like, special moves depending on what martial arts they might know. They're doing elaborate versions of their moves. Like instead of just a kick, you see a guy kind of spring off his hands and kind of flip over the guy to kick him. Another guy, the other guy dodges that and kind of pulls off of the shipping container and kind of runs along the side as he spins around and punches the guy. And they're just going at it, but it's very theatrical and everyone's cheering and stuff. And you notice like half of the crowd excited when one guy's winning, other crowd a little more when the other guy's winning. But it appears like the Fight Club you kind of assumed you were seeing.
Very civilized.
All right, I reckon. I think Ali's gonna pull in Rush and Hades. Okay, I am so sure that we are gonna be able to get Bud into this fight. I'm putting 50 eddies on him. What do you reckon?
I'll take that action.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna wipe the floor with these people. He has to. Okay, he needs a costume. He has to name his moves. He has to make sure to remember to announce his moves before he does any of them. I've seen this every single time.
Bone-breaking strike.
Hades, you can be the coach. I'm gonna go find a bookie.
Yeah, Xander leans in as you all are gathered up kind of saying that. He leans in, he says, I like all of your energy. This is very good. If you want to place bets, you go see that man right there. And he points over and you see a guy with like a digital sort of iPad clipboard thing with like a hologram of numbers over it and stuff. And he's shifting them as he's going, and people gather around, actively betting as it's going.
Thank you.
And
All
then
right, I'm going to go.
And then he leans over. Yeah, and in that same conversation, though, he leans over, in response also to Hades saying about Bud, oh no, and he will definitely be fighting. If you want to talk, I'll talk. And in fact, I'll go beyond that. I'll tell you everything I know. I'll even pull a favor for you. I'll pull a good favor. And you'll get to the bottom of this. I'm very sure of it, but you have to prove that you can get down with us.
Me, Mr. Xander, sir.
Yes.
I think really we need to discuss the important things first, though. Where would I find my mana costume?
There's no need
Looks
for
like it's
costume.
just shirts and skins.
We're all skins here. But I like that energy. That's cute. It's very cute. He kind of grabs Bud and starts walking off into the crowd with his entourage, taking Bud away from where all of you are standing, kind of over to the side.
What if you go commando?
Wish me luck.
Yeah, you don't need it. We're
Keeping
gonna...
my underpants on.
But if you don't win, we're out at least 50 eddies.
Hey, that's on you guys.
You are!
But I'm not gonna throw the fight. I'm gonna try and win.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah, and as Allie, you make your way over to the guy you
200 on
kind
me
of
to lose.
pointed out that's kind of placing the bets and things, and as you get there, it's as I described. People are placing bets, they're calling on sides of the current fight, obviously. And that looks like it's somewhat coming to an end. It looks like one guy is kind of getting the better of the other. And as that's kind of coming to an end, and you're kind of waiting your turn to speak to this guy about betting, Xander pulls Bud over, and Bud, he kind of pushes you over to these two guys that are wearing just kind of like robes and scrubs sort of outfits. Look like a cross between like maybe a med tech or a tech. It's hard to get a good read on these people, but he before you even have to try to get a read, Xander says to you, "This will be your corner. They'll take very good care of you. Look, you play the game. You impress me. Have a good time. Entertain my people. And I promise we'll talk and I'll pull a favor for you." He just laughs and walks off.
Okay, well, Allie usually does the entertaining, but
And the two
I'll do my
guys,
best.
and the two guys instantly like kind of grab you, and they start taking off your leathers and your clothes, your glasses.
Okay,
They're like
okay,
rubbing
alright.
your arms, and your muscles are kind of going down your arms. Like,
well, there's an assault rifle that's gonna come off. There's a chromed up Eagle Tech that's gonna come off. There's another handgun from concealed holster.
They're taking them.
It's all gonna come off.
okay, you got to do
And
good.
while this is happening, I'm gonna shift all my. I'm gonna put 3 points in spot weakness, so I'm just kind of zoning in, and then I'll put 2 points in damage deflection. Just stealing myself up.
Yeah. And as you're doing that and you're kind of preparing, they're taking everything off, massaging you down, taking your weapons. The older guy of the two starts talking to you. He just says, you have to do good. Just go in there, be as flashy as possible, do as good. Look, you're an outsider, but we have outsiders all the time and they do well. So you can do well too. Don't worry. You'll do fine. But if you don't do well, don't worry. We don't go till death. So you'll live. No matter what, you'll live. So it's okay. Just do as good as you can do, okay?
Yeah, just knock the other guy out. I've been in fights before.
Okay, good. He's good.
Very
They keep
sweet.
rubbing you.
It's a very sweet fight club.
And then they start
Little
dragging.
Xander, we would
Take
have
their
done
jobs very
this anyway.
seriously, these guys.
Really, Xander's doing us the favor.
Yeah, and
I'm
then
gonna spit in the bucket, stretch off.
hell yeah.
God is much more muscly than I am,
Yeah, and you
but
start.
he's body 5, so he's like a lean. He's kind of he's carved out of wood rather than being a big bulky guy.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, and as
Like
you're stretching and
Marcus.
kind of warming up and getting ready, the fight's kind of coming to an end. You can see they're kind of dragging one guy out. A bunch of people are cheering. Other people look kind of let down and stuff, but they drag that guy out. The other guy kind of cheers, and they carry him up out of the pit. And then you see people kind of doing bets, and the guy with the clipboards, pressing all these things, and you see agents lighting up and stuff, like some bets are going through. And then they're bringing Bud down into the pit. And the guy is now he says, "Oh, we have a new one. Okay, everybody, come on, red and blue," and everybody's going. And you notice that Bud is wearing kind of like a blue belt. It's not like a karate belt, but it's kind of like a cloth strapped around just to kind of differentiate himself, his team or whatever, his corner. But yeah, the guy's taking bets.
Yeah. 150 on the new guy.
Ho! 150 for the landlubber. This is good. Okay, good. Who wants up with this? And you see other people like, oh shit! Everybody's like betting against Bud. But you notice a lot of the bets are like 10s and 20s. At most, you hear like a 50. You dropping that 150, you got a big rouse out of everybody. But people are dropping money in left and right.
Yeah, that's my Rush and Hades 50s. I just wanna be clear.
Yeah, and you drop it in, make your way. You see everybody kind of gathered around. You see Bud down in there, Xander right on the edge, and then you see another kind of guy get down. Looks maybe a little bit smaller than Bud. A little bit skinnier. Looks like he could be agile, but by no means is he a tank or anything like that. But he comes down. He's wearing red. And you see like a couple of those guys on that corner, same as Bud has a couple guys, and they're kind of rubbing him down. They're kind of hyping him, talking to him. Can't make out what they're saying over all the noise, obviously, but that's what's happening. And the two guys are kind of rubbing down Bud again, kind of hyping him up. The older guy leans in. He says, now, just remember, look, you just do as much damage, be as flashy as possible, try to impress people, have fun. And, we won't let anybody die. You'll be okay, so just keep going. Don't give up.
Tell me about this guy.
They always have different people. I don't know. He can fight. That's what you need to know. Fight. And he turns around and walks up out of the thing. The other guy follows him.
All right, I'm gonna try and put on as much of a show as I can. Once I get out into the ring, hands up, acknowledge the crowd or whatever. I'm not the flashiest guy, obviously, but I know the forms that a boxer, a fighter will do. Bouncing toe to toe, acknowledging the crowd. Looking serious.
Yeah.
I think Alex gonna
remember to smile.
Scowl much deeper.
Yeah, and Hades is gonna be like.
They right next to each other.
Yeah.
Go for the balls.
They're the worst stage parents ever.
And Xander stands up and goes like this, and the crowd actually gets, pretty quiet. Things kind of tone down a bit as everyone kind of turns and notices Xander, and he says, okay, everyone, calm down. Look, we have special guests here. Special guests from Umbra. And everyone kind of laughs. He says, but they're good. They're from Night City. He can fight. He said he could fight. I can tell. Look at him. And everyone kind of claps and cheers. He says, they will put on a good show. So now all bets placed. Let's get started. And everyone starts cheering and going crazy. And then Xander kind of raises his arm, and then he drops it as the guy lunges at you. And before you do initiative, this is where we're going to take our 5-minute break. Just as this is about to start. So nobody go anywhere in chat. We're literally just going to take a 5-minute bio break. I'm going to leave the mics hot. And when we come back, the fight begins. Be right back.
Nice! Excellent fade out, Phil. No, you have to stay in that pose the whole time.
Hey, this is my arc. I gotta show off a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, I am so happy this happened. I'm really, it's Xander's favor in making this plot relevant.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks for making me look cool, Xander.
Oh my god, excellent.
This guy's he's got plus 12s on his melee or something.
Yeah, but maybe you show a bit of fight. You show a bit of moxie, huh? People
You're
love
a wrecking machine.
I've got all these.
Oh, you're getting
all these plus 2s to spend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every roll's gonna have a plus 2 on it.
It's like a nice metatextual narrative now, where you, Phil, are also hyping up the crowd as Bud hypes up the crowd in order to get better rolls. Also, what is up with those glasses, Brandon?
They're green.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I was wondering.
Oh, they're green.
They're green, so...
I thought they were LED.
Well, they are LED.
That is so good.
but
Go,
the
go.
light is green. So
Mm.
unfortunately, I don't think anybody will be able to read it while they wear it, though.
What does it say? Get lost?
No, it's
Just
just saying
I
go.
think.
Go. 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 Up.
Go. Go.
Go. Up.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's
Nice.
see-through. Very smart.
Rocket.
Yeah.
Rocket, apparently
3
you're in
plus
charge
twos.
of keeping track of the the pluses. Oh, is that what we agreed on last time? Or
You
does
have endless
Shinobi,
plus
or
twos.
does Shinobi just trust you more than any of us to keep track of them? That is also funny.
Alright, I've got to actually use the loop.
I think you're muted. Yeah.
Well. My, how the tables have turned.
How the turntables.
My god. You can do it. You can beat this.
Yes. The glasses say go, go, go.
Yes. You can beat this professional showy fighter.
Yes. Just maybe he doesn't know what he's doing. He might be new.
Well, and you know how it is with show fighters. They are showy. They're not real.
Right.
You might accidentally kill him. And then everyone's gonna feel real awkward.
Yep. Just coming into this fight to Ivan Drago the place.
I'm just looking at my martial arts, and I don't have my damage modifier written here. You have the I'm gonna make sure I have it all set up ready. I think it's based on your body, right?
Always is. No, don't.
Someone help me out. Chat.
What are you looking for?
Oh, just what my damage modifier for my martial arts would be. Oh, it's 2d6. Oh, okay. That's an extra damage modifier, I guess, on top. It already knows that mine's 2d6. That's great.
Oh, because your
also-
body is 5, so your damage is 2d6.
I
Yeah.
think that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Rob, I was told by chat to pass along that within the time of break, Bud has gained 3 plus 2s to use in the process.
I didn't
pre-pack
see them,
you
so they don't
want.
count.
Oh!
I'm kidding.
Oh!
Is this the plus twos?
Yeah, but
Yes.
Bud's got a few of them
Plus
right now.
2s, plus 2s.
I can't argue with that logic.
I think Bud had some from before too, from the right at the start of the episode.
I should have enough to last me through the fight. I try not to abuse
I mean,
them too
with the
We'll
way
see.
that the chat was gifting them out since the beginning of the stream, I feel like everybody has like 100 plus 2s for this stream. I feel like no rolling, just everyone just describe everything they do as a success from here on out.
Yeah, perfect.
We've really got to figure
Just a
out the
power
inflation
We're
rate.
no longer
That's
playing a
all.
game, we're just telling a story now. We're just literally talking and never rolling
We did it
dice.
live!
Now you need at least a plus 10. A plus 10 will get you a plus 2.
I wish I had
That's-
like gorilla arms or something, so I could just be like, oh yeah, it was just hand to hand.
Oh shit!
Well-
Someone should make the Umbrella Academy in Cyberpunk.
Oh,
That's
you
like-
could.
Oh!
Yeah,
Well,
that's
this
like
is,
the easiest mod for that story. I would think.
What about the rumors, though? How do you do that? I heard a rumor.
She's a rocker.
That's true.
She's a rocker with like level 10 charismatic impact.
Hey, that's
Well,
good.
media's here,
Yeah.
rumors get rumors, so
That's also true.
their whole thing is
So
based
many
on
options.
rumors and stuff. All right, let's get back to it. We're all back. Hey, we're back from break. Hopefully everybody can see and hear us. We brought a bunny with us and some food.
Preston
Hey,
says hi.
Rockette has some food to share. Pass it around. Oh wait, no, not in this time. Not during COVID. No passing around. Pass around the bunny. We
Preston's gonna get your veggies.
Shin can have some.
Oh
He
yeah,
says
but yeah, we're back. Where we left off was Bud basically entering this sort of Fight Club ring in Little China district of the Highwater Citadel, as his corner was kind of prepping him for it, saying, "Don't worry, we don't go till death, but just make it as flashy as possible. It's all about elaborate moves and being flashy and things like that." And as you saw from the fight before you, them kind of doing crazy moves and things like that, it's all about that. So that being said, let's get initiative going, Bud. If you click on your character and give me initiative.
Oh wait, I need to click on
Get-
myself.
To Rumble! I've always wanted to do that.
Initiative.
I mean, unless you crit fail, yeah, I crit failed, so
Yes.
I'm in a negative. But yeah, you get to go first. Here's what I'm going to say: is each one of your moves, describe it as in detail as possible. Like the guy said, it's all about being flashy and elaborate. So I'm going to hold you to that.
Okay. So I'm using martial arts. So my martial art is quite direct. I used karate, but obviously it's got its own kind of modern cyberpunk spin on it. So really, the flashiness of this is just how direct and powerful. There's the hands up, and then the hand comes down, and it just comes out with these direct punches followed by an axe kick to try and follow that up if he lands the first one. So it's really just an explosive unleashing of direct power to kind of stun this guy with how serious I'm being. If I can get him on the back foot, then I can showboat a bit more.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give me your roll. Give me your martial arts. You can give me both of those hits if you want.
15 and 17.
Yeah. First one, he dodges. Second one's a hit.
Oh, so not a great roll. 2d6, so I got a 6, and then plus the spot weakness is a 3 on top of that, because you got to track that manually. So,
okay, so
9 damage. 9 damage, yeah. So yeah, the combination, he sways out the way, but the axe kick, he just can't dodge back enough, and it catches him as it comes down.
Oh yeah, a little bit of blood spray as he, kind of in a spin from that kick, spits out blood, but continues the spin and tries to roundhouse kick you, followed with a back hammer fist. So he's just full on pinwheeling at you, it looks like, arms and legs.
Lots of spins and stuff. So he's very spinny and I'm very direct.
Yeah, he's trying to be all spinny and elaborate. So give me your evasion. 2 evasions, please. Just to streamline
I
this.
forgot to use my +2s on my first strike. Sorry, guys. So 23 evasion and then 28.
Yeah, he spins around all elaborate as the crowd's like, "Oh!" Misses both of them. You dodge both of them like a ninja. And with your evasion of that caliber compared to what I did on his spins, he was way off. This really kind of shows you're much more skilled than this person.
The hands, it's not even like hands up blocking. He's just very nonchalantly just swaying out the way.
Nice style, not even moving his arms.
And
Yeah.
why don't Rush, Allie, and Hades give me a perception.
Ooh. Oh no, has he got a knife or something?
Hades gets 21.
Nice. Damn.
Oh, ow!
21.
We are
23,
eyes on the prize.
23.
Oh my
Wow.
god, you guys are looking out for me.
I feel like you
We cannot
three.
take our eyes away.
Yeah, I feel like
He
you
bet
three are like.
150 eddies on you.
Yeah, that's it. It's the money. It's the money. They're very invested in us now. So it's not you, Bud. It's not you. It's the money.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And also, it's not just Hades just came back and just has food and is just like,
Yeah.
Somehow
We've all got over 20 for perception.
Yeah, that's amazing. All of you notice, Bud seems extremely overskilled compared to the person he's fighting. It's hard to get a strength read on it. Size sometimes doesn't matter. It could be the agility and the skill. But now, based on a few punches, a dodge, the way this guy flailed, this guy is seriously outclassed by Bud right now in Rush, Hades, and Ali Notice.
You got him, Bud! This is gonna be easy!
Hades lean over to Rush.
Hey, Rush! Do you know how sometimes in the fight shows that we used to watch together, it wasn't like fighting like how we do fighting, but it was more fighting how like on the soaps the fighting would be?
Yeah.
You don't think that's what this is, do you?
I wouldn't be surprised if this guy's a shark.
What the hell are you guys talking about? A shark?
Well, I'm saying this guy could be playing up that he's bad. I don't know.
Well, or the whole thing's just for show and for laughs, and Bud's gonna really seriously injure someone for no reason.
Bud knows not to put a hole in this guy.
Does he?
Money. Not no reason.
Well,
Whatever
we should have
the
bet more
skill
then.
level is. Yeah, we definitely should have bet more. Oh well.
Yeah, Bud, your turn.
Okay, so as I see this guy, I get the size of him, and I'm like, okay, this guy is not that good. He didn't even get close to me, so I'm gonna start schooling on him a little bit. So I start turning my, his attacks into openings. So he swings wildly at me. I duck inside his guard, bang, 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 put a combo into him. And then, he takes his next wild swing. I let him go past me, and then in the back to sending stumbling off to the other side of the ring. Just trying to make my moves aren't crazy, spectacular. It's my style, but I'm trying to make him look embarrassed, basically.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, give
That's
me a
the
couple,
entertainment value I'm going for.
Yeah, give me.
Okay, so I'm gonna add +2 to the first one. Add +2 to both of them, just to absorb chat's energy.
First one's a hit.
18, and then crit fail on the second one. So only an 8 on the second one.
Yeah, you missed on the second one. First one's a hit though. Give me the damage.
7, so 10 damage on the first one. So that's where I slip inside his guard and just give him, a couple in the ribs.
Yeah, when you do that, one just lands perfectly to his liver, and you see him just kind of cough, and you see his facial expression completely change as he just crumbles to the ground holding his side and coughs up some blood. And the crowd's just like, oh shit! And then a couple of guys, on his side, the guys on his side, they kind of drag him to his corner as Xander kind of claps and goes, ah, let's go! And then another guy kind of flips down into the ring and kind of shakes off. He's also wearing red, and he kind of lunges at you.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Give me your evasion. He tries to do a couple kicks at you.
How we do, huh?
He tries to do a a sweep, and then springboards up with another kick.
I don't know how good this guy is, so I'm going to use another one of my +2s on my evasion. Go to the right page. Okay, first evasion. Get wrecked. It's
Yeah.
32.
Yeah, give me the second one. He tries to sweep you as you just kind of hop over. You saw him coming a mile away. Give me the second one. That one's gonna be a little hard.
21.
Yeah, you dodge that too. He kind of springboards up, trying to kick you in the face from that other one, and you dodge that one as well.
You gotta max your evasion, guys. It's key if you're a solo. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna try and crack this guy's ribs with a bone breaking strike.
Oh
yeah.
Go for it.
He can still fight with broken ribs. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I figure a good crunch after this guy's kind of flipped down and tried to catch me off guard, and a punish would be pretty entertaining for the crowd to hear a good snap.
Yeah. But you want to still keep him playing.
Yeah, you're gonna need
Gotta give the people what they want.
Gotta go higher than a 14.
go higher than a 14.
Yeah. I rolled it.
So it's instead of making a 2 attacks, you make 1 attack.
Yeah.
Use the special martial arts resolution. If you hit, they get broken ribs. Great. Cool. Well, I'm going to use some of my own personal luck. I'm going to throw 3 of that in. And 22.
Nice, yeah. I'd say it was
It does
success.
a flip, a spin, and so you know that awesome kick that's just like a standing. It's like a very strong form. The back foot's planted and the front foot just comes out in a direct line. It's sort of like a taekwondo kick, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It's just like a standing thrust of the heel, like straight under this guy's ribs, and there's just this awful snap as that crunches into him.
Oh yeah, he staggers back, grabbing his rib and kind of like leaning up against the shipping container. You can tell he's very compromised in his movement and such. Let me get
A terrible roll on my 2d6.
What was it?
But
4.
still got spot weakness, so 7 plus the crit injury damage.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice.
And as he kind of like stumbles back in this crunch, I'm gonna raise my hands to the crowd, just like easy peasy. Start showboating a little bit.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Oh, the crowd's loving it. They're actually
Throw a
cheering.
tiger in here.
Make it look a bit harder. Now you're just showing off.
Yeah, and as that guy, he kind of like is staggering towards you, but you can tell as his movement's compromised. I mean, you're very familiar with the critical injury of cracking ribs. You've done it many times before. It really slows the person down. Plus, he's taken a decent amount of damage. You see Xander kind of laughing as everyone's cheering as you're showboating a little bit. And he just kind of claps and he makes another gesture. Rush and the others notice it. Maybe Bud doesn't notice it while showboating a little bit, giving the crowd what they want. But you see another guy kind of hop down into the ring. And now both these guys are kind of coming at Bud. The guy with the cracked rib is kind of like limping forward towards Bud like he's still got a fight in him. This new guy hops down. It looks pretty beefy. This guy's a little bit bigger than the other guys. Maybe not as agile, but definitely beefy. And they're both kind of creeping up towards you. You've got the jump on the injured guy here, but this other guy has great initiative. He actually leaps forward and takes a punch at you.
Just one?
No. He's gonna do a punch and then a kick. I'm just seeing if the first one
20
lands.
evasion on the first one.
Nice. Yeah, he lands on the first one.
He hits me.
Yeah.
Jeez, okay. 17 on the second one, Dodge.
Okay. I know we should be
Yeah,
worried for Bud,
Yeah,
but that means the odds stay the same, and we're not gonna lose money.
Yeah, he does that swing, cracking you with it, but then he tries to do a kick after that, and you're able to dodge that one, but you do take 6 points of damage. And keep in mind, we're not doubling any of this or reducing. There's no armor. This is just straight to HP, sort of hand to hand, you know. But he does that.
So yeah,
the other guy's creeping
damage
up.
deflection. So
Oh yeah,
that
reduce
is
that.
5 damage. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, and the other guy's creeping up after that guy, punches you, tries to do a kick. The other guy's holding his rib, creeping up. Looks like he's gonna try to do something, but again, this is your moment.
Do I have any +2s left?
I don't think so. Oh, you might have. Yeah, you have one. You have one.
Got one. All right, let's take
one more
take
+2.
our last +2.
Yeah, I
My
think you had
first
4
of my-
total.
Yeah.
You got 3 during break, and then you had 1 before
You just
that.
got one right there too. Shinobi just hooked you up.
Nice.
So now you've
Oh,
got a backup one.
So let's do my first rate of fire attack on this guy coming at me. Let's try and just take him out the fight. 21 against that guy.
That's a hit.
6, 7, 8, 9 damage to him.
Woo.
So what I get him with is he comes lunging at me, and it's like a spin in the opposite direction and just a connection with the elbow. And really, elbow to the face just that's it for you, buddy.
Oh
That's
yeah,
owie.
it cracks. You even see a
Yeah.
couple teeth go flying out. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. That was a good amount of damage that you just gave him, and the crowd enjoys it. You hear him cheer, so that was kind of fun. But the other guy, well, you still have. Did you have your second move?
For my second attack, yeah. So I'll spin away from that elbow strike, knowing my opponent is well out of it, and we'll see what we can land on this second guy. He's big, so I'm not going to go too flashy yet.
Oh, that first hit was on the injured guy, not the big guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Injured guy
sorry.
first.
I had that wrong. That dude actually collapses, almost dead. You could tell he's like on death save mode, and his ring kind of drags him over, and you see Xander laughing. Some of the crowd's like, "Oh shit!" And you see like people running down, like they're dragging him up the shipping containers, and they're like giving him medical attention. It looks like, but the big guy kind of leans in towards you. Now continue on. Sorry, I had that wrong. I thought you attacked the big guy first.
No, I'm gonna eliminate the weak guy first.
Oh, and you did, yeah.
With the elbow to the face, yeah. And then second guy, that's a 23. Okay, that shouldn't have 2 points on it, so that's 21.
Let's hit either way, yeah.
Nice. Wrong. Not 20 damage. 9 damage to him as well. So elbow for the first guy.
He's
Use the
spelled.
momentum to keep spinning around to face the second guy and give him a few good targeted punches to the soft spots, because obviously he's a bulky guy. Got to get him, under the arms, like to the neck or the side of the head.
The balls. The balls.
Oh yeah, you just see damage.
The ball!
The balls.
Hey!
Give me the balls.
Yeah, the crowd.
Imagine all three of us are just like chanting, "The balls, the balls."
The balls. Beware the balls of March, Caesar.
That's fine. Yeah, this guy he basically backs up, and then he. Oh, sorry, hold on a second. Had it on the wrong.
Try and grapple me up or something.
Oh,
No, he
needs to
basically.
do the-
You see him basically do some type of pressure point attack. Looks like he's doing some type of a special move. It seems less elaborate and more targeted. He seems to be taking you serious. But give me your revision.
Yeah, sure. 20.
Yeah, you dodge it.
Nice.
needs to plow drive
Yeah, he even
at
stumbles
some
past
point.
you a little bit. It was pretty far off of a miss.
So it's just rate of fire 1, that one?
Yeah, he has to.
Get another go back.
He uses both of his actions to try to do a pressure point strike.
Cool. Well, I'll give him a little bit of his own medicine here. So, he's a bit bigger, he's a bit slower, right?
Seems so.
Okay. Here we go. So my last 2 points of luck. Someone's given me a +2, so that's 4 points altogether. And aimed for the head. Bone breaking strike, aimed for the head. So he stumbles past, and I'm gonna aim another nasty kick for the skull. 18 altogether.
Okay. Did you add the 2 and reduce the 8 for targeted?
I did click all the different things, aimed, shot.
Okay.
So yeah, modifiers overall are -4.
Okay, yeah, then that should be the 18, in which case it's a hit. Yeah, you nail him in the head with the bone-breaking strike.
So that's cracked skull.
Cracked skull crit injury. Give me the damage.
9, 10, 12 damage because of the,
Oh my
the spot
God.
weakness. 12 damage to the spot
Plus-
weakness plus cracked skull.
You've given this guy brain damage.
He stumbles past and the boot comes round and just hits him in the temple. Just right in the temple.
Yeah, it cracks his head, and you just see him kind of get dazed, and he takes a knee, and he's like, "Oh!" And the crowd's like, "Oh shit!" And yeah, he takes a knee, and you see a smaller guy just kind of come from behind and kind of springboard off of the guy's shoulders and kind of flip up into the air, and it looks like he's doing some type of flying kick.
Jesus, give me a break, man.
So yeah, give me your evasion.
I thought that was the coup de grace. I think that was the big guy. That's it. Oh no, that's brawling. Sorry, that's the wrong one.
sorry.
21 to evade. He just.
Yeah, he springboards off of the big guy as he takes a knee and comes at you with a flying kick. You just see it quick enough to be able to dodge it. You can explain how you dodge it, luckily.
So yeah, I'm about to start showboating after I crack this guy in the skull when, I just see him out of the corner of my eye. Manage to, I have to do, it's not just a sway out the way this time. I have to do, a full, duck and spin as the kick comes over me, and he lands. And I, as he turns to face me and square off, I spin back up to my feet, draw my guard back up.
Yeah, as you do that and you spin out, as you're coming back up, the big guy that took a knee tries to tackle you, tries to grapple your legs. So give me your evasion.
Evasion again?
Yeah, sorry.
18.
Nice. Yeah, you get out of it. Really good rolls here for Bud. Yeah, he tries to grapple your legs, just pathetically grabbing at your legs. You're able to kind of swiftly flip up out of the grapple, dancing your legs up out of it.
We got 2 more +2s.
Nice. Bud's turn.
Right,
Your moves! Announce your moves!
This guy with a cracked skull is still trying to fight me.
Oh yeah, he tried to grapple you.
Okay, I'm having none of that. First move to him. Martial arts strike. With the +2, 23.
Yep, that's a hit.
6, 7, 8, 9 damage to him.
Oh yeah, just with that first blow, he falls back. Where did you hit him?
Do you know where? In the balls.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, he falls back, grabbing his balls, and he just starts throwing up violently.
Yeah, he goes to grab me. I slip out the way, and then just the return blow is just destroys his nutsack. And then all Bud does is just.
Yeah,
he starts chucking up.
Yeah, you see the crowd, like I said, some cheering, some are like, oh shit, Xander he's still laughing. He's laughing and clapping. He seems pretty entertained, which I guess is a good thing. I think that was the whole purpose your corner was telling you, make it as flashy as possible, just keep going. But it's at that moment the guy behind you basically tries to...
I got one more strike.
Oh, okay, yeah, go.
Yeah, I got ready for it too. He's not out of the woods yet. Let me take on him. I'll take another +2. I think that's I'm out again. 20 to try and hit him.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Yes. 8, 9, 10, 11. I love solo combat abilities. That +3 damage every strike is really paying off.
Yeah. Where did you hit him? How did you hit him? Describe it.
This one is another kind of Bud classic, just a straight body combination. Duck inside his guard and then bang, bang, bang to the ribs.
Yeah, he just starts coughing up blood like the other guy that's throwing up, except this isn't throw up, this is blood. You've done some internal damage to this guy. He's severely wounded. He's pretty wounded. But he does counter attack. He's still got a little bit of fight in him, and he tries to kick you. He nothing too elaborate. You've kind of beat him down to the point that is not that elaborate. He's just kind of trying to kick you and throw a punch. The crowd isn't even that impressed with it, but he tries. Give me your evasion.
18.
Ooh. Yeah, first one's a hit.
Oh,
it's got to be the 12. Give me the second one. Second evasion. got to beat a 12 on the second.
17.
Nice. Yeah, you dodge the second one, but the first one's a hit. So he kicks you, but then he tries to punch you and misses on the punch. Like I said, nothing elaborate.
How much?
7 damage.
So 6. Okay, I'm on 34,
I think
45.
I rolled 7
so
before
still,
too. That's crazy. Nice.
Yeah. So I'm still within my still within plus 50% hit points. So no negatives yet.
Okay. Okay, good. Well, he does that. Misses on the second punch. Big guy is just throwing up, but it looks like he's trying to get back up to his feet. Like he still has some fight in him. It's just taking him a while to regain his composure to fight you.
How many more of you gonks are gonna throw at me? Let's give this guy a broken rib, the nimble one, the agile one.
Okay.
I'm all out of luck, so I'll just go for the straight attack. Oh, crit fail.
15.
You're getting tired.
What'd you get?
Crit fail, so...
Oh, yeah. No, I miss.
Yeah. Like, 5. I got a 5.
Okay.
That hit?
Oh, and that was your special move. That was 2 for 1.
Yep. Special move is both attacks in 1, yeah. So it didn't hit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you miss on that. The big guy kind of gets back up to his feet, and he just kind of...
Fumble recovery.
Yeah, he just comes, rushing at you. It looks like he's just kind of doing a full body thrust at you. No kick or anything. And the crowd just kind of cheers, like they've seen him do something like this before, as he just kind of football rushes you. But give me your evasion.
Oh. 11.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Two ones, 2 crit fails in a row. Whoops.
Oh, jeez.
And that's 9.
Here comes the drama. Oh, so 8 damage. Here comes a bit of drama.
Yeah, he thrusts you with that, but in doing that, he kind of falls to the ground. You could tell it was kind of his almost big ditch effort to try to do some serious damage to you. But as he does that, the skinny guy kind of flips around and tries to hammer kick you as the guy's knocking you. A little double team action, so give me your evasion.
Yep. Have I got any +2s? Anyone keeping track?
I haven't been, sorry.
We just got one from Bronx Smash.
Oh yeah, Bronx Smash got your
Right.
+2 right there.
There's a +2.
I rolled before I got it, so a 19.
Nice, it's a dodge. Yeah, he does a hammer kick. You dodge it, but he follows up with an elbow.
I'll use my +2 here.
There's also another from Leaded Coffee.
20.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah, and again, this wasn't even very flashy. He just tries to elbow. It seems like these guys, like, they're taking you serious. They're not. They've gone from trying to be flashy just to, oh shit, we got to take this guy out. So he tries to do a hammer kick, tries to do an elbow. You dodge both of them, even in your wounded
Yeah, I mean,
state.
if you want to have a family, you better stop me.
Yeah, and you see Xander's kind of cheering. He's like, oh shit, yes, I like this. Very good, bud. And everybody's kind of cheering.
Very funny, yeah, great.
That's your turn.
So is Big Gonk still fighting?
Yeah, he's still up. He's still in commission. He's just hanging on by a thread.
Another +2 from BK.
I'll spend another 2. People are showering me with them, so another +2 to the big guy. I really don't want him in the fight anymore, please. 17. So that was off a roll of 2. So I've rolled a 1, and a 2 recently. That's a hit still. Great.
So 17? Yeah, that's a hit.
Awesome. That is 12 damage to him.
Yeah, he's out. He falls down.
Punch him in the throat.
Yeah, why don't you describe, did you do anything elaborate or just a punch to the throat?
So what I do is some feints. It was not quite that elaborate, but I come in and he's like backing up. He sees like the steel in my eye, and he's like, oh shit. bang, and then the real hit comes in and like just catches him right in the throat, and he just goes down choking.
Oh yeah, no, it collapses his throat. You see him fighting for air and kind of panicking as his corner kind of grabs him, and they hold down his arms as they give him a quick tracheotomy or whatever, tracheotomy. They kind of stab out his throat so he can breathe. They're kind of instantly trying to give him some type of paramedic first aid surgery thing to get him breathing again. But the crowd's loving it.
Give him the straw.
And then and then my other attack for the skinny guy. I'm gonna whirl on him, and then keeping that kind of like cocky attitude, I'm just gonna kind of do a very deliberate walk towards him before taking my next attack.
Oh yeah, he actually looks a bit nervous as you're going to him. He saw what you did to the big guy, and he's kind of backing up a little bit.
21.
That's a hit, yeah. Give me damage.
That is a double 6.
Oh!
And it's 12.
Critical injury?
Oh, wow.
It's 15 damage.
Oh,
Because it's spot weakness.
Give me the...
And then...
yeah, give me the critical.
Is it 2d6?
Yeah, 2d6 for the critical.
6.
Oh, no.
Broken arm.
Probably...
Now look, this damage, the critical injury, additional damage, the damage that you rolled, all of that was enough to take this guy out and basically put him into, death save mode. But on top of that, you broke his arm in the process. So why don't you describe this elaborate, attack that almost killed this guy?
So I walk like implacably towards him, and as I see his nerves start to fail, it's a reverse spin kick. So I just turn the other way, and the arc of my heel once again coming across. He goes to put up his arm to block this strike, and it's just so true that it just cracks his arm, and then the heel like just takes the arm out of the way, teeth go flying, and there's just like a slow motion of teeth and spittle and blood, and his arm cracking, and he just skids to a halt on the deck of this ship, just in front of the crowd. And then as he does, Bud just like turns around and goes, "Does anybody else want some?"
Yeah, the second you do this, the crowd just starts cheering and going crazy. They're just yelling. Even Xander sings it. He's like, "Oh shit!" And he starts yelling and clapping. Everyone's cheering and clapping as you're basically overwhelmed by the crowd. The entire crowd just kind of rushes down into the pit as well as your corner. And there's no amount of like evasion that you can roll to combat all these grapples that are coming at you.
So good.
They're just grabbing you, lifting you up, and to be honest, it actually hurts a little. You've taken enough damage that it's not comfortable, but you have no other choice. They're hosting you up. They're like, bouncing you. They're cheering. They're yelling, and you almost can't make out what they're saying. Yeah, exactly. And they're just, oh shit, and like they just can't believe that you fucked them all up as bad as you did. Xander is even clapping. He's like laughing and nodding his head as they're kind of carrying you around. What's
killed a guy.
What's Rush doing?
So, Rush is just cheering like crazy here. Not just because of this epic win, but because we won the bet. So
Yes.
I think you should get 150 for each opponent that I beat.
Oh.
I think so too.
At least.
I think the bookie decides that.
What was the over/under on that?
Well, yeah, when you get the crowd kind of is cheering. You all are cheering along with them. They finally put Bud down. Bud, I'm not sure how injured you are, but like I said, you're probably feeling the effects of this fight. It definitely wasn't, an easy battle. You were kind of caught having to battle multiple people.
Yeah, I took a few good hits, a good tackle from that guy. I'm at 26 of 45, so I'm lightly wounded, not into heavy wounds yet. So to abstract that, I'm feeling a little bruised up. It's only 3 points away from that next band, so for sure things are stiff. But I'm not like impaired if I had to fight another guy right now. So yeah, just a little bit I'll have a few more bruises tomorrow.
Yeah, they put you down, and right next to where Xander is, and kind of his main guard entourage that has been chilling with him. And the second they put you down, and people kind of clear back, and you see some of the crowd dealing with other fighters. It looks like another fight is going to be starting up soon. They're carrying on. But Xander's very impressive. But see, I knew you had the experience to really entertain the crowd, and you did very well, very well. He starts clapping right in your face.
Sure, yeah, no worries.
Did you, and he looks towards the rest of you, especially attention towards Allie. Did you take care of your bet? Did you go? Well deserved, well earned.
Expecting, 5-on-1? But either way, we knew Bud could do it. I'll go.
Well, they had to make it a fair fight, so.
Well put. I like this guy.
I'm gonna go collect our bet. See how much we get.
Yeah, you go over to the guy, and he's ringing out people, and you notice that like a majority of the crowd is just kind of depressed about it, and like shit, but he was good, and you can hear some of them over talking. Like people were impressed by Bud; they actually really enjoyed it, even though a majority lost. But you're able to walk away with 1,500 eddies. Credits directly to your agent since you placed the bet.
God.
Can I have some high water to Citadel reputation, please?
Oh, definitely. You got Little China District of the Highwater Citadel. You've got a bit more of a rep here.
I'm willing to forgive the fact that you didn't announce your moves.
But yeah, Xander.
Family-ending strike.
All right.
As you collect your money.
That's 375 eddies if we give Bud a fair share.
Which we should.
We should. He did do the fighting.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'll transfer that to everyone's eddies. Eddie's agent. Jeez. Can I talk?
Eddies to the agent.
Eddies to the agent. There you go.
Yeah, you do that. And as you're transferring it, Xander goes back over to the pit. You see him raise his arms and kind of yelling to the crowd. Crowd's responsive to things he's saying, like whether they're cheering or, listening, and says a few more things, a few more hand gestures, and then the crowd kind of cheers, and you hear more fighting noises carrying on. It sounds like he was kind of getting the next fight going, the next round or whatever. After that, he walks back over to where all of you are kind of standing off to the side, and he says, "Okay, well deserved. Now we can talk." And like I said, got a favor for you too. I'll pass on, but yeah, well done. Very impressed. Let's step into my office. Yeah, and he walks over to a shipping container that's open. It has a desk set up, bunch of paperwork, filing. This whole ship seems to be made of shipping containers. This is less elaborate than the yacht you were previously on.
I'll let you guys take the lead because I'll be like I'm gonna put my shirt, my jacket back on, strap my guns to me. I won't be that much further behind you, but I'll be icing my to get an ice pack on my stuff as well. And I've done my bit. I'll let you guys take it.
Yeah. And now that everybody else is kind of stepping up, but in the background, whenever you do get a chance, give me your first aid if you want, just to see if you've got the healing process started. But yeah, all of you kind of step up into the container as Bud steps off to the side, kind of licking his wounds. Rush, Hades, Allie, you step into the container. It's pretty much Xander. He sits at his desk. He's got his entourage in there with him. A couple of them step behind, a couple off to the side, one outside of the container. Very casual. You don't feel pressure or like even though everyone is heavily armed. It doesn't feel stressful. It feels very relaxed. Xander seems very friendly, especially after Bud's performance. But yeah, come on in. Whatever. Let's talk. Whatever you want to know, like I said, I'll answer questions. I'll help as much as I can. But before we get to the favor that I'll pass, before I answer any questions, let me show my appreciation. Bud, come back in here.
Yeah, I'll come in. Yeah.
Yeah, and he kind of gestures a couple of his guys, and they pull a crate off from the side of his desk, and he pops it open. And he says, "There you go. Everybody can have a clip on me, on the house." And you notice it's a crate filled with gun magazines, not clips, but an actual magazine. Each one has 10 bullets, as you know in the rulebook, each in increments of 10. But this is smart ammo.
Ugh.
I'm not going to make you roll on it. Rush recognizes it. Bud recognizes it. I don't know if Hades or Allie would know it right off the bat. I don't know if they've had that much experience with different ammo types over their career. Bud absolutely, especially if he's got smart gun and all that sort of hookup. He can make use of it. Rush has probably sold these things before. But everybody basically gets to get a magazine of smart ammo. You can't use it unless you got the smart gun link and all that good stuff, as you can read in the description. But it's still worth money, or you could grab it. So Bud has extras or whatever, but he gestures everybody can grab one.
Yay!
This is great.
Nice. That just goes into the pack with everything else.
Yeah, we had a new
Alright,
shipment
well-
come in. I just wanted to, share a little. I really appreciate you coming and entertaining. You didn't even hesitate. The second I asked, you were ready to get in and fight and entertain, and that says a lot. That means a lot. So enjoy the gift and ask any questions.
Bud jumping in without thinking.
Who has time to think?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of, you just got a shipment in. How does that work when everything's been stopped coming in and out of the Citadel?
Well, this is the shipment that just came in last week before things shut down, but it is what it is. Hopefully we'll get things up running again and I can get new shipments going.
It's interesting that you're in such a good mood when not being able to trade would be a real thorn in your side, right?
Well, that definitely sucks, but your buddy just entertained the shit out of me and my crew. That's very entertaining. I have a lot of fun with that. We do this every week, so that means a lot.
Every week. So, I'm sure that you know what is missing and how displeased Umbra will be. Do you have a history of Umbra? How do you manage to work with her? She's a highly volatile individual.
Yeah, she's very volatile, but I don't know if you've noticed. We're pretty well equipped. I don't think she wants to be on the bad side of us just as much as we don't want to be on the bad side of her.
So you reckon you have equal kind of firepower or sway on the Citadel to combat Umbra?
Give me a conversation roll.
Yeah, that's fair. You always just keep pushing. That's only a 16.
Yeah, when you say that, you can tell he even without a human perception, you can kind of tell he might have got a little offended at that. But yeah, you just there's no competition. If I really wanted to, I could wipe her out in one fell swoop. But I'm not in the business of war. I'm in the business of making money.
And so cooperating with Umbra is easier than running the whole Citadel, right?
Yeah, I don't need the stress of trying to combat her. Look, I'm not the one to take fuel rods or challenge her. I'm fine here making my money. If I wanted, I could just take... Have you seen my people? Have you seen our arms?
Sure, yeah, very impressive.
Yeah, we're about 10 to 1 with her security. If we wanted to, we could take over any time. But like I said, little China doesn't need more trouble back at the homeland and with all our trades. I don't need to start a war. I don't need to disrupt any trading. I'm sure other nations would get involved, other districts. Diego's been a thorn in my side for a while too. He's a bit of a jerk, and I don't need any other districts coming at me either. Things are well balanced for now.
What's your history with the other districts?
Well, I don't really mess with them too much. Diego kind of pisses me off. He's a bit of a playboy. I don't like him too much. But comes in our district, hits on our girls, tries to act like he's hot shit. He's not at all. But
Not hot shit.
Would you say that he's something else instead of a hot shit, perhaps?
yeah,
What would you say he is?
he's just an idiot. I don't like him.
Damn it.
But no, we don't really mess with other districts too much. we keep to ourselves, as most of the districts do, and yeah.
So, what would be your defense if the finger was pointed at you? What's your alibi here?
Search my district. Check it out. I don't have the fuel rods. Why? Like I said, if I wanted to take her out, I would take her out. I wouldn't go for the fuel.
Right.
Xander, Mr. Xander, sir. If you had to surmise one of the other districts that would have done something like this, who would you point the finger at?
Well, first thought would be, just to be honest, I appreciate what you've done here. Like I said, I'll be honest with you. First thought I would assume Neo-Soviet. That guy Boris, he's always going for power. He's always for power. Lacks the arms, lacks the numbers, but always for the power. He thinks he's got all the corp behind him and whatever. But I think instead of looking at who's more capable with power, or in my sense with arms, I would maybe think more towards who would be more motivated. Who would want to disrupt Umbra? Not maybe who's capable, but who would be more motivated. I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed with Bud. I really like the way he fought. I'm gonna pull a favor, like I told you. I'm gonna pull a favor for you. Hold on 1 second. And he steps out of the container. You see him getting on his agent. Does anybody have cyber hearing or audio suite?
No.
I have cyber eyes.
No.
I can see real good.
Yeah, he just gets on his phone. He talks for a little while.
Dang.
Can anyone read lips?
Oh yeah, anybody have lip reading? You try that.
No. Is he...
Good
Can we
point.
see him? Do we, try and
Oh,
read
yeah.
his body language?
I mean, he's just standing there on his agent. But I will take a lip reading if you have that. Perception won't work unless you have audio suite, not enough to hear from where you are.
I'll
but
try.
you
I'll
can
give
try
it a
some-
try.
Everybody can try lip reading,
Give
even
it
if
a
you don't have
try.
the skill.
Oh,
You
I
can
got a
use it
20.
instead.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've got teleoptics.
I somehow crit that for a 9.
Nice.
I got
I'm
a
gonna dump on
20.
my luck.
I'm not even gonna attempt.
This is all my luck. It's an 18.
Nice. Yeah, with I'll say Hades. Oops. Sorry about that with the map shifting. Hades, out of everyone, picks up the most details, and that's not to say, I mean, those are some great roles. Bud, Rush, you're picking up a little bit here and there, but comparatively, Hades is picking up, you're able to read the lips and get the whole conversation. He's basically calling Amira, which you were told before from Umbra. She runs the Middle Eastern District. And you basically can see that he's having a conversation with Amira, and he's just saying, yeah, this is Xander. Yeah, I've got Umbra's people here. I'm pulling my favor. I'm going to send them over to talk to you. Tell them everything you know. You owe me the favor. Okay, fine. All right, fine. Then do that, and then you still owe them my favor. Okay, bye. And he hangs up.
Hades will relay this.
There's some sort of favor that she owed him, and he's pulling it now. That she's gonna tell us everything because he's pulling this favor.
Who's she?
Everybody keeps telling us
Amira.
everything, and we don't get any closer to the truth.
The thing that I'm noticing though is that Boris did say that there was some sort of incahootedness between Xander and Amira, and they did just speak on the phone.
We also know the thing about Amira stealing money from Umbra in the past.
Well,
We can-
Xander
and
comes
from what I
back
can
in.
tell,
In the middle of you kind of having that conversation, because he was right there, He walks back in, and as he's walking back in to sit at his desk and you guys become quiet, one of his security guards that was standing by his desk just leans over to Xander and says, yeah, I think one of them, she was lip reading you or something. She was just telling the rest what you called a mirror or something. Haha, very well. Ah, nice, okay. So I take it you
Yeah,
you
we're
already
curious
heard it.
operators. What can you expect?
Yeah, we're here to get to the bottom of this.
Well, I would assume that that's exactly what you would do. I mean, why else would Umber bring you out here to investigate? And you're from Night City. I know you're from the District PD. I would imagine very skilled. And after seeing Bud perform, I would assume no less. So, very good job, young lady. He kind of looks towards you, Hades.
Easily.
What was that?
When anyone... Hades goes, I get nervous very easily. I don't know what anyone could be up to at any time.
Oh, it's fine. Perfectly understandable. So, here's the deal. You go over to the Middle Eastern District. You talk to Amira. Amira runs Middle Eastern District, and she'll talk to you. Now, she might want to play a little bit. She might want to engage in some conversation. She has a big gambling problem. Her whole district is all about that, so be prepared to maybe get involved in some games, maybe a little gambling or something. But just show her that you play ball, just like you did with me. And she's going to pass you on the favor that she owes me. That'll get you the information you need.
Favor from Amira. I thought that you weren't too friendly with the other districts.
Well, I'm not that friendly, but she owes me a favor. And I'm passing that on to you because of Bud's performance. I'm very impressed.
I mean, we are here investigating this on behalf of Umbra, so favor or no, we will get to the bottom of this. Just to remind you.
I would assume no other way of an outcome.
Does anyone else have any line of questionings? Or?
No, I just getting frustrated that everybody's willing to talk to us. Nobody wants to say anything.
A little too willing, perhaps.
Well, I think you'll be...
Everybody we talked to pointed their fingers at you, and you're pointing your finger at Diego.
No.
Talk about motivation. Who do you think's motivated to do this?
No, I'm not pointing my finger at Diego at all. I just don't like that asshole. But as far as pointing fingers, I don't know who would do it. Of course, everyone's going to point fingers at me. Like I said, I'm the only one capable. But if I wanted to, I would have already taken the Citadel. What I'm telling you is talk to Amira. Amira will give you some insight. Play ball. Get on her good side. She owes me a favor. That favor will get you some information. You know, she has some people, we'll just say, on the inside. You know, when it comes to districts, everyone keeps to themselves. But Amira, she's had a knack in the past for branching out a bit. And she's had some people work directly with Umbra. And, well, talk to her. I've already prepped her to pass on the favor, and I'm sure you'll be happy with what she tells you.
Anything else, guys?
Nothing that I can think of. I mean, like you said, we're only gonna get half truths and get people talking around it. But once we talk to Amira, then at least we'll have the full set of the districts, and we can compare who's telling us what. I mean, we know that Amira has bad blood, so something's going to come out of that.
We take a look around while we're here?
Yeah, we should definitely sweep the area, like you said. Maybe using that Geiger counter.
Feel free. Search the ship. I have nothing to hide.
Then Rob's going to hit us with a conceal reveal.
Conceal reveal.
I'm sure we'll talk again before we leave the Citadel.
I hope so.
Don't go anywhere, huh? Don't skip town, huh?
You're also a comedian. I like that. But hey, if you're still around by next week, come back for round 2, I hope. I hope you do come back. You were very entertaining, bud.
Yeah, sorry about nearly killing half your guys.
Hey, it's the way of the game.
Not sorry.
It's the way of the game.
Well, let's sweep this place.
Oh no!
What did you roll?
Of course you rolled
What is
the
it?
pocket.
Hades,
before
Hades has rolled a 14 pickpocket.
What are you stealing?
What are you trying to do?
Let's see. Well, we're wandering around.
You just roll it first. I love it.
Yeah, we're wandering around.
Something.
We're looking at some stuff. Okay, so a 14 pickpocket. I would say either. I want. I here are my demands. Here are my demands.
Well, first let me explain though too. As you leave to search the ship, Xander goes with his entourage back to the sort of fighting group on the top of the shipping containers as you all leave his office. And he says again, hit up Amira. Feel free to search the ship. Good luck in your search. And as he's getting ready to go back to the fight club, Hades wants to say something.
No.
Oh, she's waving. Okay. Yeah, and as he's leaving, you hear him, mumble something to a couple of people in his entourage, and two of the security guys kind of like turn and walk back to your group, and one of them just says, "Yeah, if you want to start searching, we'll escort."
Let's have a nosy around.
Yeah.
So Hades rolls a 14 on pickpocket.
Yeah.
Whose pockets are you in?
Yeah. Who are you pickpocketing?
Well, now there are people around. What do these people have on them?
I mean,
because before I would have just pickpocketed something from the landscape, but now
these two guys are
now I can pick something from an actual pocket.
Yeah, it looks like these two guys are wearing armor, Jack. They're both holding rifles. Looks like they have some type of blade strapped to their back. They also have what appears to be very heavy pistols holstered on their sides. Those are the visibles, anyways. So that's what you're seeing face value.
Is there? Let's see. Thank you, Panza. Let's see. Is there any way? Like, does either of them have a small blade, like a pickpocketable blade, that Hades could have? A Hades-sized blade?
No, I mean you're seeing what I described that they're carrying. You could try to pickpocket one of them with that roll and see what's in their pocket, or even if you get away with it, or what happens if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, let's find out what's in a pocket. Let's.
Bus pass.
I would love a sword, but I think I would have to roll way higher for that. So, I could reverse pocket too. I could just leave them. Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to see what's in a pocket. I want to see what kind of goodies I can find in a pocket.
That was successful enough of a pickpocket as the guards kind of like gesture for you to go. You're able to kind of slip a hand in the back pocket of one of the guards, and it feels like it's some type of like ID pack or wallet or something like that you're feeling in his back pocket. And he didn't notice.
I'll just have me that.
You should really put some points in this, by the way. You use it a lot.
I know.
That's where it's going next.
It's vacation Hades.
It's vacation
right.
Hades. Vacation Hades.
What happens on the Citadel stays on the Citadel.
That's right. And now she will assume this person's identity. She is now this what's his name?
Frank Herbie, and you basically pull out what looks like some type of wallet. You can see his ID is in there. You can even see that there's some eddies in there. It looks like there's some type of district security ID also in there. Are you trying to open it up and check it all out right there? Or are you just kind of glancing and taking it? Or what's your plan?
Just glancing.
Okay, well that's what you see at a glance.
She's going to put the eddies back. She doesn't want those. She's going to keep the ID. And the wallet.
Okay, give me another pickpocket. This is for the reverse.
Put the money back with the muffin.
Yeah, and she'll put the money back with the muffin. Okay, and I'm gonna put those 2 points from Panza in with it. Thank you, Panza.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, with those 2 points, I forgot to put the modifier on there. That would be
you don't even
23.
need it. Yeah, you don't even need it. I thought I rolled well because I did, but goddamn.
That would be 23 with those extra.
Yeah,
two.
even without the modifiers. Yeah. Somehow you were able to pull a thin wallet ID out of this tight back pocket, and yet I don't know how you were able to do this, but in that same tight back pocket, you're able to slide back into Eddie's along with a whole muffin. It makes no sense, but you did it. You
There you
shoved the
go.
muffin.
There you go, Frank. That's for you for later.
He doesn't.
He's gonna be-
wallet and
He
just
doesn't
comes
feel
out
it.
covered in-
Yeah, he doesn't feel it. That was successful, but he did hear you mumble
He's gonna
that. He
be
kind of turns like, wait,
so
what?
confused.
And then she's just gonna like slide away.
The other security guard is like, wait, what's up? He's like, I don't know. I think she just called me Frank. She knows my name. I don't know. That was weird.
You guys are weird.
You guys are strange, and I don't understand you.
Weird crew.
But you're able to.
And she's just standing there like eating a muffin.
All right, get the Geiger counter
Yeah,
out.
okay. I'll do
Like-
some sweeps
like
with the Geiger
this.
counter. We'll go deck to deck. We'll look at their storeroom. We'll just
Yeah.
we'll have a look around.
Yeah, give me your
It's
perception.
traditional where you store and hide dangerous stuff
Yeah.
places.
And everybody else give me perception too, just in general of searching around. But obviously,
Sure
Bud's
we're
is a
not
bit
running
specific.
any luck. Okay, 16 perception.
Only 11.
Start shifting over my
Yeah.
points back into.
Hades
protection.
got.
Well, you still have those modifiers in there.
Oh wait, yeah. No, hang on. I don't know why that's still there.
Well, it's fine. It's still 20. And you and basically you and Rush, search around and notice things. Everything seems normal in line. Lots of weapons. Obviously, everything's categorized between melee and different levels of damage that different weapons might cause, different calibers. And then they have ranged weapons and things, exotics. A little bit of everything on here. But you're not picking up any radiation with the Geiger counter. You've gone each level. Nothing has been triggered. But it looks like, Bud didn't see that. But Rush and, was it Hades? Did I say? Yeah, Rush and Hades. One thing that you two notice going through all the weapons is there was a couple crates on one of the lower levels with weapons in them, but they actually had, it looked like they had paperwork or something associated with Arasaka, which is just a little bit weird in general, because Little China, Arasaka, but business is business, you never know. But that's the only thing that was a little odd. And then obviously with their history with Night City and such, but that's the only kind of, I don't know, weird thing you see, or little something, I guess.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
that's
other
about
than
as much as I expected to find.
Yeah.
Other than this paperwork, I'm not seeing anything.
Hades whispers this because the security guards are there.
I mean,
Citadel's a
they're-
big place. We're not gonna.
and they're
stumble over
weapons
these.
and tech dealers, so it's not
Yeah.
totally out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I mean, Arasaka would probably sell to these guys at least through an intermediary, right?
Yeah. I guess we just keep our eyes peeled, and the more information we get, hopefully the more things will start to click together.
Yeah, and give me
How wild would that be, though, if we just were walking around one of these districts and we're like, oh, look, there, cases.
True.
I mean, that would be great. That would be great.
That would be
I doubt
handy,
that
yeah.
that would
It's
happen.
not gonna happen, though.
It's not gonna happen.
And during that
Yeah.
conversation about the Arasaka thing and Bud's kind of interpretation of it, Rush, give me a deduction.
Sure.
And you get a plus. You actually get a +4 on that, just for the fixer, because this would normally be kind of a fixer knowledge sort of thing. I
Okay.
do a little deduction here. Wow. Okay.
So what
So
is it?
31?
31?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
Rush is figuring out things from other dimensions right now. It's really weird. Like he's like
It's the glasses.
I can hear the color
Equations
blue.
in front of his face.
He's like, No, but yeah, Rush. It's pretty much what Bud kind of assumed or whatever. You can confirm. It's very typical that especially if they're dealing in arms and such, that they're either selling to or selling for or from Arasaka. With their caliber of weapons and the things that they get involved with. Arasaka, China, Night City, past history. Any sort of conflict means nothing when it comes to money and doing business and such. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll pass that on. Yeah, it sounds or looks to me like they've got some deals going on, and money talks a little bit louder than history in this case. Yeah. They're buying and selling with Arasaka.
Yeah. Well, Arasaka's top tier shit, so why wouldn't you?
If you can, you might as well.
Also
One
shows
last
that
stop,
Xander is pretty formidable, like you said. So
I think I like him the least out of all the ones I've met.
Hey, because he's
I
in
didn't
love
like
with you?
Boz much. Yeah, that might be it.
I mean, what I can't understand is how all these very power-hungry and, egotistical leaders are so complacent under Umbra. Doesn't quite ring true to me. There's got to be something.
Maybe it's all of them.
Could be.
Maybe it's none of them.
Also true. We just don't
That's
know
helpful,
enough
isn't it? Yeah, thanks.
Well,
thanks,
yes.
Well done, yeah.
Well,
Well, I'm sorry I'm not jumping to accusations.
No, I'm just telling myself off for making a stupid comment.
Oh, right. Yeah, but...
Well, it could be one of them, or none of them, or some of them.
I'm beginning to suspect.
True.
Or a thrum of them.
Yeah.
Probably. I'm beginning to
You've got
suspect.
that. You got that look in your eye.
He has his suspectations.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm all ears, Rush. You usually got the beat on this sort of thing.
Well, I suspect that when we go to see Amira, she'll admit nothing. She'll blame someone else. And we're going to find nothing in that district.
No, I've got nothing to hide.
Now, I do think that the rods may have actually been hidden under our noses the whole time, and they could just be right here on right there on the central ship. Why would you hide it in your own district?
Yeah,
Unless you wanted to pin it on somebody else, then you could hide it in their district. But we're not finding anything right now.
No.
So,
I did it.
We still... Umbra stole her own runs. We still gotta rule it out, and... we need to make a show to these people that we're doing our jobs. And I don't know, someone might slip up.
well, we got to talk to Amira next. Can't leave this pot done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, we can at least find out what this favor entails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's add the last ingredient to this gumbo, as you like to say, Rush.
Oh, yes. As I say all the time.
All the time.
He does like
Where do you
to say
see
that. Yeah. You've never heard him say that? He says it like all the time.
I've never
like
heard
he's
it.
doing that.
I've never heard him not say it.
Well,
Programmed into his glasses.
Right there. I don't have it set to that saying. Right now it's on fireworks.
set on Bud, you should have announced what moves you were going to be making during that fight. It would have made it like 10 times more spectacular.
I did my job, okay.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just saying.
Note to self, points in Rockerboy. Spectacle
Yeah.
fighter.
You gotta have the panache. That's what people come to see.
Yeah. Have the panache, Bud.
Oh
Got your
god.
panache right here.
Yeah, the guards kind of
This one's panache.
guards
And this
interrupt
one's
all.
Claire.
The two guards that were escorting you kind of interrupt this ongoing banter between the team and say, if you're done searching the place, we'd like to get back to the fights.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hades?
Young lady?
Do either of you fight in the fights?
Oh, no. Hell no. Hell no.
Why not?
We got our own job. We're good. We
If
don't need to end up
hypothetically-
beat up by people like this. They point at Bud.
Well, that's rude. But if you did, hypothetically, would you announce the moves you're about to make as you fight?
Most definitely.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be flashy. You got to
Thank you.
you got to
Thank
kind of
you.
hype the crowd.
Yeah, that you know what that I agree with
The
you.
other guy chimes in, "Nah, you don't announce the moves, then they know what's coming. You got to be kind of slick about it and like
Oh, see, no, I don't buy what this guy's selling. I agree with you. I agree with you. You announce your moves.
I agree
you
with
wear
me too.
You wear a flashy speedo that has a cape on the back of it, like I mean, you have to go the whole distance.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Speedo flag thing, but yeah, we want to get back to the fight. If you're done searching, I'm sure you can come back again if you want to. Xander seems to like all of you, so.
Yeah. Okay. Watch your backs, fellas.
As always.
Thanks so much for your time. So, does the Speedo have a cape, or does the person wear the cape and the Speedo?
The speedo has a cape. That way, if you fart, it goes.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that's a good way to announce that.
Is that
Yeah.
drink or no? Is that a no?
I don't know.
Butt stuff.
Close. It's butt stuff.
It's close.
Are we,
It's close.
are we reduced to just butt stuff now? Really?
I mean, it's in the vicinity, if
I
you
thought we
will.
made no. We got a new drinking game. It's when it's
Poop
just one more
adjacent.
thing. That's
Maple
what it-
syrup.
Yeah, or
Oh,
maple
And maple
syrup,
syrup. Yeah, yeah.
syrup.
We're over the butt stuff now. Okay, back.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, come on.
So yeah, the
people.
security-
Let's keep it classy.
keep it classy, people. Pinkies up. So the security, they head back up to the fight. You make your way up to deck after searching everything, and more fighting commotions going on. But as you get up to kind of leave the district, Xander does make a notice and kind of gestures and smiles towards all of you as you're leaving. And yeah, you make your way back to the kind of Central City Citadel. What's the plan?
One last stop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe we grab a bite before we head off.
I mean, that sounds fine to me. Also, hey, everybody, look at this new wallet I have.
Where'd that come from?
Look,
It's best not to ask.
hey, everybody, check me out. My name is now Frank. Call me Frank, everyone.
Who's Oh, that's the.
No, that's me. It's me. I'm Frank.
You are Frank.
Yeah, that's par for the course.
You got him there. You got his ID.
I'm Frank, and look at my 3 beautiful children.
Yeah.
Yes.
4, including the teddy bear.
And this one I like to call Little Broccolini, and this one I like to call Cookie Monster, and this one I call Skullface. They're my pride and joy. Puts the wallet back in with all the muffins.
You got sticky fingers and sticky fingers.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I also think you're leaking maple syrup from one of your pockets. I didn't want to tell
Oh no! Oh, they got smashed.
Oh,
Well,
Bud, what did you
happens when
do?
That's what happens when you get greedy and try and steal everything that's not nailed down.
Quick, use a muffin to soak it up.
Oh, that's good thinking.
Oh wow, shit, that actually is very wise.
Yeah, always working.
Always working.
Pocket muffin.
pocket
I
muffin.
think she would pocket muffin and then, Resh, you need to have something in your stomach before we go across. Boom.
Oh.
It helps the pill go down.
That was a big muffin.
And we'll say,
Yeah.
as Hades shoves the muffin into Rush's mouth, as you make your way to the Middle Eastern District, we'll end the session here with everybody munching on some pocket muffins. Rush more so forcefully from Hades. But yeah, that's where we'll leave it. Everybody's munching on some muffins, making their way over to the Middle Eastern District to meet up with Amira.
We're a weird gang, aren't we?
We have fun here. I think it's best put. I
We
think.
have fun.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite Ellen statement many sessions ago during the chaos. You know, it's like we have fun here at Syrinscape.
I definitely enjoy playing
Oh,
the straight
fun
man
bunch.
to all your weirdness.
It's a lot of fun. I love the dynamic between the team, all the characters, the little quirks. I love how
Oh, yeah.
sometimes it's serious. You know, we do technical roles. You guys do discuss the issues and the evidence and try to figure things out. But we do have fun here. You know, all jokes aside, we do have the jokes too. So I do enjoy it. I love the contrast, you know, having moments like that matched with moments of, you know, combat or, you know, interrogation, trying to figure things out. It's a good balance, and I actually do enjoy that. I do feel like, you know, all jokes aside, we do have fun here. So, but no, today's session
no one's
especially.
never just serious 100% of the time.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
keep it lighthearted.
Exactly.
And-
So mad.
And Bud is
Thanks
a
for
certified
chancing.
badass.
Yeah. Thanks for a chance of glory today as well. That was cool moments
Yeah.
for Bud.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like everybody lifting them up. And you know,
Yeah.
cheering and stuff. No, it was a lot of fun, and you guys.
And you're just softening me up for a later fight. I know.
Yeah. I had to find a way to tactfully weaken you, just so later it's an easy, clean takeout. Just done, new character.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is
No,
how
but-
you
Like a
GM
class-
slowly took out.
Like a
Yeah, this is-
classy GM.
This is how the GM wins Cyberpunk. This is how you win. You just kill them and you win. But no, and you
Nice.
got your magazines of the smart ammo. Don't forget to write that down. That's really cool.
Yeah.
You know, and you're making your way through the districts. You're kind of making your little repertoire with each of the leaders of the district. You're at least getting a little bit of feedback. You're getting to search. You're getting, you know, little ideas here and there, little personality traits, little things. You're at least able to get to the final district. Like you said, you'll get all the pieces of the district puzzles together after that. At least this one comes with a potential favor to Xander, whatever that means, whatever that's worth. We'll find that out next week, right here, same day, same time. So everybody watching, make sure you're back here next Thursday. As the outro video is playing, Dan's going to drop links in the chat. Make sure everybody goes and checks those out and shows some support to all of us here. We would really appreciate that. Also show support to Syrinscape. All right, thanks so much. We'll see you next time.
As you know.